So you never wanted a regular type life?
The fuck is that? Barbecues and ball games?
Yeah.
This regular type life, like your life?
My life? No, my life. No, my life's a disaster zone.
Are you crazy? Is that your problem?
Well, I ain't like that no more, man. I ain't no crazy killing fool.
Neither, Baron, have we defeated evil. As it seems we have.
Good and evil. There never is one without the other.
Don't get too cocky, my boy, no matter how good you are. Don't ever let them see you coming. That's the gap, my friend. You gotta keep yourself small, innocuous. Be a little guy. You know, the nerd, the leper, shit-kicking surfer. Look at me. Underestimated from day one. I'm the hand of Mona Lisa's skirt. I'm a surprise, Kevin. They don't see me coming.
Welcome. Check. I think mic's working. All right, welcome to the another Saturday night. Episode was this 43. I don't think we make it to 20, but here we are. So a couple people hanging out. We got Wookie and Tashi in the aisle. Bring them up here. I didn't think they'd be this early. It's kind of cool. Kate, of course, first in the chat. Hello again. I haven't seen you. I think it's been a couple weeks since you've been here, so good to see you. Controversial topic tonight at first. I'll explain in a minute. So let's see if we can get Wookie on. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
Got your Stooge Trek shirt on tonight.
Stooge Trek. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Well, thanks for coming early. It's I don't know, man. Lately I've been starting like 15 minutes earlier. So
I noticed that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean,
no. Well, actually, I mean, it'd be better if I started much earlier because a lot of the people, like West Coast and stuff, it's late for them. So or whatever.
Right.
Like I know, like Danny doesn't watch much anymore because it's so fucking late in Germany. But the other problem is because it's summer. I mean, the sun just. In fact, you can see the sky still light blue. See the gray blue there? That's the sky.
Yeah.
The sun was pouring in about 10 minutes ago, and so I'm like,
wow.
If I do, I face the west. The good thing is I get beautiful sunsets every night. I have hundreds of photos of sunsets because I'm on third floor balcony.
Oh yeah.
And the horizon's fairly smart. Nothing's blocking my view. So I get tons of fucking sunsets.
Yeah, you should have an awesome view then, huh?
It is, but the sun pours in here like it's heaven, for Christ's sakes. It's crazy. And
It's gonna suck.
Well, I need it. I need it with my situation.
Yeah.
But it like live streaming it, like just you know what I mean? Like it's just like crazy. Even with the blinds closed, the direct sun pouring in here just fucks up everything. So I'm like, well, I have to wait until the sun goes down below the horizon, which is like now, so I can't really start too much early. Anyways, blah blah blah. Let me bring Tashi in here. And so again, they're still looking for him. What's up, buddy? Yeah. What's up? One of these days, I'll find a different sound effect for you.
All right.
Maybe we'll do the. That cracks me up. I don't know why. It's like so stupid. It's like, who the fuck thought that's a cool sound effect? Anyways, we got to place bets tonight. See how many times EK has to come off and on again.
How many times it takes him to actually get a connection?
I say 3. I'm a betting man. I lived in Vegas for a while, so I'm going to say 3. I say 3 times tonight. What do you say, 6?
Yeah, I got 6.
Good man. You're a high better. He bets.
I'll go 4.
4. All right. Well, I hope to God we're all wrong because it's
I know, right?
bro. I mean, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's like, dude, what the fuck is going on with your internet over there? I mean, it's not like he's in a farming. I know his neighborhood. He's suburbia / outer edge of the city, and internet should be fine there. But man, he has a fucking time. Let me tell you. So, anyways, all right. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and start. Oh, hey, look at this. We have someone else besides Kate in the chat. In fact, you're not here. See, I'm getting rusty.
Vulcan.
I should stream more because we got. Whoops, where'd it go? Yeah, hey,
Vulcan.
There's Vulcan. What's up, buddy? Welcome, man. Hey, Vulcan. You know, I haven't forgot about you getting your cameraman. You need to get a camera so you can jump on this stream. See, this would be perfect because Vulcan would be right there. You could bump Tashi over to the left side. So Tashi would be under me. Vulcan would be under Wookiee. It'd be cool, man. It would work out. And if Eek gets here, well, then we got 5. I think it's like we've never had 5 people in chat before. I don't think ever. So that'd be cool. So, anyways, Vulcan, let me know when you're going to get that webcam, and we will get you on the stream. All right, dude. So, anyways, okay. So, all right. Let me explain. Let's go. Actually, first, okay. Let me ask you guys. Vulcan is awesome as always. Colorado. Wookiee, you're doing good. You haven't fried to death. It must be 138 over there.
Today is 110.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
So it was a little toasty.
Yeah. I figured you were about 110 or over because here it's been 103.
Wow.
103. For the last 3 days in a row, I'm getting heat warnings, red flashes on my phone. You know, 8 a.m. to, or no, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Heat warnings. 103. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And so, yeah, it sucks. I stay the fuck inside because I'm like, screw this. Actually, you know what? I do go out in the balcony about 4 o'clock for about 10, 20 minutes just to get sun on my face and hand, and I fry. And I go back inside and say, I don't need any more sun today because I already have color after 20 fucking minutes. It's so hot. It's crazy. What about you, Tashi? How's weather over there, man?
It's really nice. The beach was crowded today. It's like 80 degrees.
Were you at the beach?
Not at the beach. I didn't go today. I usually do, but today I just started on my way to church.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. Well, yeah, if you're out at all, weather matters. So it was like in the 80s. That's cool. Fuck, you're getting lucky, dude. Shit.
Yeah.
We're hundreds. Dude, it's nuts today. Well, that's cool.
Tashi.
Look at this. We got. Oh, go ahead. Talk. Whatever, guys.
Tashi, in the private chat, there's a link I posted that you can check out that channel.
Oh,
one of the channels that I like to watch stuff on.
Cool,
yeah, I'll
man.
check it out.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff on there that you'll like. It's all period stuff, but you'll get a kick out of it, I'm sure, man.
Yeah, cool. I just saved that link.
Let me see if you want me to put it in the chat? Let me see if I can chat. I don't know what I put in the chat. How does this work? Let me see.
You want me to put it in the?
I'll try.
In the main
Let me try.
Okay, because I put it in the private chat.
I need to get better at this. Tell me if this works. Did it work? It's there. I don't know if we can click on it. It's there. You see it? In chat? Cool. I think it worked. Okay. There's the chat for Samurai Shinobi. Very cool. Yeah.
24/7. He changed his channel name apparently.
Tashi's into that. That's pretty cool, man. What do you watch? Japanese TV all day or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
I've kind of turned on to it the last couple of years because
really,
it just I mean, there's a lot of great stories.
Oh yeah,
especially, but mostly the period pieces, the Edo period stuff like that. The historical stuff.
Yeah,
and it's actually pretty cool. There's a lot of cool stories. It's just like stories like what you might find on American TV.
Yeah.
There's a good guy, there's a bad guy. Some people get wronged or killed.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bad guy is brought to justice, which usually means he's dead.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Speaking of, let me tell you about a guy who's got a good heart, and he's good at bringing bad guys to justice. All right. He's also known as King King. I'm getting better with intros.
Evil is punished.
All right, this is number one.
Yeah, we placed bets, Eek. We placed bets on you tonight. We're like, I said, okay, let's place bets. How many times does he have to come back and in?
Actually, I've already done it once.
Have you? Well,
and I couldn't hear anybody, and I just went.
Right so it's done number two.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to be on your side. I said 3.
Yeah.
So you got 2 left, and then I went. Now, Wookie said 4. Tashi said 6. Tashi's a high betting man, apparently. Clearly, he's never been to Vegas because he broke his fuck if we did that in Vegas. But anyway. Wait, you streamed last week? Yeah, I did, dude. Where the fuck were you?
I should be good.
What were you doing?
I'm
no,
good.
you know what, Vulcan? Sorry.
I just got done cutting grass.
Oh, okay. Get back to you in a second. Let me answer Vulcan. Yeah, I did last week. I didn't post a Twitter thing. Lately I haven't been consistent. I keep getting turned off by social media. I'm like, no one gives a fuck. I'm not going to post it. And then I'm like, I'll just fucking do it. And so, yeah, I guess the easiest way just to check the YouTube channel. And if you see the little Between Demons and Icon, thing on YouTube that says whatever is starting soon, I'm streaming. If you don't see it on Twitter. Yeah, Twitter's weird sometimes, man. I sometimes I get interaction, sometimes I don't. And if I don't get much, then I get really well, fuck, I'm not going to waste my time posting shit. You know what I mean? Now, today I had a good day. I was getting some shit. You guys got the shit I posted around today, the sketch of the metal trading card. What else? There was a couple.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that's cool looking.
Yeah. I'll ink that probably the next couple days. Because it was the week ago I talked to Ben. Ben's the guy who does the actual metal trading cards. I told you about him. And he loves it because it's more business for him, which is cool. I just can't wait to see the fucking cards because they're so cool, dude. They're steel. You know what I mean? I love it. Not aluminum. They're fucking steel.
I like the skewered you posted.
Oh, yeah. That's my latest intervention panel. Dude, it's taken forever. I am so behind. I'm like, fuck, I'm behind. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I did check the channel, but I guess. Oh yeah, it's. You didn't miss much last week. Don't worry, it's okay. you don't miss much anyway. You watch this show. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I wasn't sure about posting that because I'm like, is this gonna get flagged for whatever? What is it? SNSFW, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of, graphic. I mean, fucking bitches getting 5 spikes through her. And then I get all, fuck it, who cares? And I fucking post it and that's not. I'm very that way. I kind of get paranoid at first and stuff and careful and like a pussy. And then it finally, I come to my senses and I'd say, fuck everybody, I'm posting it. And I do it. So I just have to do that now. I have to overcome that pussy stage that, oh God, is this going to get flagged? Who cares? Fuck it. I mean, Jesus Christ, on Twitter now, you're allowed to type the N-word in bold letters and faggot, but no one does anything. It's crazy.
I actually got dinged for saying faggot on Twitter a year ago.
Not anymore.
No. This was when did it change?
Recently, months, in the last month. People tested it. They'll type it 50 times.
Well,
and nothing happens.
A year ago, I wrote faggot, literally quoting the Pope, and that got me a
right. Right.
Well, in crazy. England, the slang for cigarettes, fag.
Yeah.
Fags or bundle of stick is a faggot in England.
Yeah.
Bundle of sticks is called a faggot. But here, we use it differently. But the fact that you can say that and another word and it's everything's fine. It's just that's fucking nuts, dude. I don't really want to go in. I don't want to do that. It's just nice to know if I am pissed off enough where I do that, you know, there's no consequences for it because it's free speech apparently. So yeah. Anyway, so what's up, Eek? How's Ohio? 100? Did you hit 100?
Oh, well, earlier in the week, I think.
Last 3 days, I've had heat warnings.
It cooled down. We lost some humidity here over the last few days, so it's
Not
been a
up,
little
dude.
better.
103.
It was pretty rough there early in the week.
103, 100% humidity here. I figured you'd be getting roasted like me, but
yeah. At least we didn't get into those tornadoes.
100% humidity, Kurt?
Oh, well, I'm probably exaggerating. It's probably 98.5. But,
Close enough, man.
last night was my Hannah, who's 18, her high school graduation. That was an all-night fucking thing. I left here at like 5:30. It was downtown at the convention center. 535 students had to cross the stage. I'm like, fuck, you know.
Damn.
But boy, they don't fuck around. They get that shit going quick. 1 hour event, and that was it.
Nobody gets to dance when they get up there.
What's that?
Nobody gets to dance when they get up and get their.
No. In fact, they said they don't even want applause.
They give them a judo chop if they do.
They're like parents because it's just one after the other. And they said if you applause for one, you're not going to hear the name after. So they're like, of course, no one fucking listens. Everyone's like, woo, yeah, all this crap. Yeah, and then fucking adults can't follow fucking directions, you assholes. Anyways, and then afterwards, went back to my sister's, and in the 95-degree, 100% humidity, we had a huge bonfire. Yeah, which was nice. So Hannah had a lot of her friends over, and they were burning shit all night long, which made it even hotter. But it was fun, especially when my brother and I introduced these chemical packets that make the fire burn blue and aqua. Ooh. And all these 18-year-old kids love that shit. So
young
we taught
pyros.
Them, we showed them. We started to ease them into reality. Like, okay, kids. I wasn't going to lecture, but I was, sitting with my brother, and I was like, you know what sucks, dude? It's like you're watching these kids, and they're all happy and proud, and everyone's praising them. And I said, none of this shit matters in about a day. You know, like, does your guys' high school graduation mean shit to you? Did it matter for a job you got or anything?
Biggest waste of my life.
I mean.
Well, I have to say this, your graduation part.
Yeah.
Unless you're going on to college.
Right.
Right after you graduate, that's where you go, oh, this is the part where it's all work from here out.
Yes. Yeah. What I hear about all this
fun part?
What I heard all these adults bitching about taxes. What's that about? Yeah. You'll find out tomorrow. Don't worry,
you'll find out.
Don't worry, kid. Yeah, I know. And that's what I was telling my brother. I said, it sucks. I'm like, these fucking shining faces have no clue what's waiting for them. As in tomorrow. As in, this is it, kid. This is as good as it fucking gets. It's all fucking downhill from here. Probably. Unless, of course, you're rich and famous. But, that's 1% maybe. But it's kind of sad. It's like that's society. But you know what's weird? The fucking tradition. Dude, they all wore the blue and gold cap and gowns. The same fucking style, right? The same fucking song. You know that graduation song? Dun, 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 dun. Same song. It was weird. It was like, wow, this all is the same. It just never changed. That was actually kind of cool. I'm like, wow, there's not some hip hop song by fucking Beyonce playing. You know what I mean? It's just like, but so anyways, it was a lit. God, these fucking kids. I guess now they're 18, they can stay out all fucking night. We didn't start the bonfire till midnight. That shit went. I left there 2 in the fucking morning. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, kids, don't you have parents? Like, don't you have to be home somehow? Apparently not.
Oh, I take that back. That's right. They don't have to work the next day. It's the following Monday. They gotta go get a job.
Yeah. Well, but the thing is, my niece and her friends are the good kids. None of them drink. None of them smoke. They're not dating. Like, they're all fucking virgins. They're like the good kids. In fact, half of them go to church regularly. My niece is like starting to go to church and stuff. I'm just like, wow, that's cool as shit. Because a lot of the other kids are fucking left and right and getting drunk and all this shit at 16. You know what I mean? So we got lucky that Hannah got out of that shit and is with the good kids now. So that was cool. So, anyways, blah blah blah. That's what I did last night. Anything else before I get into this controversial topic? Because I had visual aids.
Yeah, I wanted to let Tasha know I posted another link. This is a direct series on that.
Oh, did you post it? Cool. Great.
Yeah, I posted it in the chat. I posted it in the private chat too.
Sweet.
So that's actually a TV series that was in Japan in the early 80s. And it's all samurais and stuff like that. So
that's cool as shit.
Sounds cool.
You'll like it. It's good. It's good.
Actually, Tashi, since we're just going to deem you the expert on samurais now in Japan. At least I am going to deem you that. It's Americanized, but I personally loved it. But don't let that affect your reply. Did you like the movie The Last Samurai?
Haven't seen it.
Oh, dude. All right, never mind. Moving
Well,
on.
the main character wasn't Japanese, so you know.
He's Tom Cruise. You know of it, right? You know of it, right?
I just know Tom Cruise is in it.
Yeah. Tom Cruise is the main star. But it is. I loved it. I thought it was fucking awesome.
Oh man, now I get the tie-in.
What?
He rode a ninja in Top Gun.
Is that it? There you go. No, you gotta admit it's done well because he's like a fucking soldier in the what, a fucking revolution or something. He's a what is it, English soldier? It's been a while.
What was going on there was the Meiji Restoration period, like 1868, 1870, something like that. So
there you go.
European influence was trying to help reestablish the emperor per se,
right? Okay.
Imperial Japan versus the shogun, who was the Tokugawa shogun was like 160 some freaking years, in power, and they were kind of like the military wing of government, and it kind of was diminishing the emperor. The imperial court wanted to get power back, so they pretty much had a fight and they won.
Okay, so Wookiee is now deemed as the Japanese historical expert.
No.
That was impressive. I'm like, I don't remember any of that. That was I just remember the battles. That was cool as shit. So there you go, Tashi. So Tom Cruise being Tom Cruise, but one, he's a great fucking actor. You have to admit. I mean, I know he's in everything, but he's really good. His character makes sense. It all makes fucking sense. It's pretty fucking cool. So I would.
Him in is A Few Good Men.
Well, that's a great fucking movie. In fact, I've talked about that several times. That A Few Good Men has some of the best dialogue and speeches in films. There's like my top 5 films which have some of the best dialogue scenes where it's just dialogue between characters, and A Few Good Men is in that top 5.
In The Last Samurai, it also has probably the most prominent Japanese martial artist actor, and that's Hiroyuki Sanada, who was a protege of Sonny Chiba.
Okay.
From the 1960s, like when he was his first freaking movie he was ever in. This kid Sanada was in with like 6 years old or 8 years old.
Wow.
And
what character did he play? Who did he play?
He played one of, I don't know if it was it was one where he was gonna chop old Tom Cruise's head off and didn't and stopped and with the sword. Now the rumor is that scene was that Tom Cruise had asked him to not use the prop sword. He asked him to use a real sword. A real samurai sword.
Because Tom Cruise is just that badass. He'd get his head cut off and he would just put it back on.
Yeah.
And smile.
And
with his pearly whites.
Sanada said, if that's what you want, okay. Because he's so good. Tom Cruise knows how good he is, knows how good he is.
Yeah.
As a swordsman and martial artist. So, he wasn't going to let that accident happen. I think in the scene,
He'd be more famous if he
Sword, you
did.
see a little cut with blood. I think that's actual. I think that's real.
Wow. I just think it would really suck if they didn't realize it, but there was a lot of hay fever and sinuses. And
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
sneeze.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome as
Yeah.
shit.
The thing is, Sonata, he was in a couple Marvel movies too.
Cool. We got an idea for you, Wookie.
No,
All right.
I don't like ideas.
I'm gonna have a new we're gonna fund this on Fund My Comic.
There we go.
We're gonna chip in and get Wookie a samurai helmet, a legit cool
There we go.
to wear on live streams here. Vulcan's got some great fucking ideas, man. I'll give you that, dude.
Totally.
Seriously, that's pretty cool. Wookie, I think you look really cool in a samurai helmet. You got that gray beard thing going on.
I used to have a freaking avatar of my old avatar Wookiee face and with the freaking samurai helmet on,
dude.
Because
I think it would look good on you.
I was attempting to do a series on Toshiro Mifune movies, but every time we'd freaking go live, the stream would get yanked down because I'd either show a clip or something, and it would just YouTube was just destroying it.
Okay.
And so I got so freaking disappointed about it that I just didn't continue on with it.
Okay.
Which sucked. It was good though. I had great clips. I had great stills.
Wow.
And
we'll have to see if we can scrounge up something to get you a samurai helmet to wear.
There we go.
That would be awesome. That's what we need to start doing. We need to start developing ourselves into like characters, so we're a little more interesting to watch. So not a bunch of old fucking white guys, with the exception of Tasha, who's a young white guy. If we can't get hot chicks on here, damn it, at least we can dress up in costumes. That's what I said.
I told did I tell you last week that I saw that ass that you put in that picture? I saw it live and up close in color.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
In spandex or something.
Oh my god, yeah. They were wearing red yoga pants.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Holy Christ.
I wish you would have gotten a picture.
And you know what? The chick was looking at her too, because why wouldn't she?
Yeah.
I mean,
you got to get pictures because that is.
Oh, dude, I would have been busted. I couldn't have pulled my phone out. I was working. I'm like, shit.
Well, that's where you talk to yourself and say, shit, what's the price of that? What's the price of that frame? $9.99? Or is it $10.99? I'm not sure. Come on, dude. Because then you send me the fucking picture, and then I post my illustration of her, of the witch, and your photo, and say, look, one of my biggest fans is seeing the ass of my character in real life.
Oh my god, dude. I was like,
viral.
I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I'm like, I had to shake my head. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell am I looking at over there? Holy fuck. 20 feet away.
my still favorite story is the peak and the fucking horses when he was driving down the highway. That's the best one. Damn, I need to get a horse. He starts
trying to pull in here and shit.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Well, I hate to darken the mood, but I'm good at that lately. So I normally don't try. Well, okay. Let me just say, I personally don't see this next subject, this next incident is political. I see it as like humanitarian. I see it as like a survival thing, like an us versus them. And then I immediately, because I try to see everything in the fantasy world because reality sucks, and I try to live in a fantasy world 24/7, which is hard, But
if anybody can do it.
If anyone can do it, I am goddamn close. Like it's hard to live in a fantasy world when I'm getting a fucking live stream together because this is quite modern, But outside of this, I really try to live in the fantasy world. So I am really good at seeing things in reality and transferring them into the fantasy world. And it took only a matter of seconds for me to look at this incident that happened Monday night. Now, I'm sure you all know about it. And suddenly I'm hearing my own quote from Between Demons and Angels, my two books, volume 1 and 2, because it's in the introduction in both. And I'm like, son of a bitch. You know what I mean? This is, again, another example of dark fantasy becoming reality, right? And that's why, in fact, let's switch to what we got here. The thumbnail I chose for the live stream tonight, as we can see, right? This works better, right? Us on the left and the picture on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Because when we start doing this role playing shit in the fall, I gotta fucking figure this out. So I think we do the left and the image on the right because it seems to like work better. See, here we're like covering it up in there.
Is that 3?
Oh, did that son of a bitch drop? That's 2. That's at least 2.
No,
at
he's
least
on
2.
3 now.
Is that 3?
He already said the first time he came on he couldn't hear anybody.
Well, so this is his second.
And this will be his 3rd time coming back.
Well, technically, is it? I win so far. Who's next? Wookie.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
So Wookie wins the bet so far. Eek, you're killing me, brother. Fix your fucking internet connection. What's going on, man? He's gonna be in trouble if this happens when we're role playing because, dude, I'm gonna be putting images up left and right. Hopefully, Vichy will be fucking playing music the whole goddamn time. There's gonna be all sorts of shit going on. And if he's in and out 100 fucking times, he'll be like, eek. I don't think this is for you, man. Brother, call your internet provider and say, what the fuck is going on, you asshole?
Hey, get a Starlink.
Yeah, talk to Elon.
Man.
Get a Starlink. Holy
again.
shit.
Okay, let me text him.
Oh, fuck.
I'll tell him to restart his computer.
Tashi's licking his lips now. Holy shit.
Almost.
He said 6.
I'm just going to tell him to chill.
Now.
He
Holy
needs
crap.
to chill and restart his computer. It's no big deal. I mean, who gives a fuck? There's 3 people watching.
3 people watching.
And it's probably us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's probably like registering us because we're here. Oh, there's 3 people. So I have like no audience. Big surprise.
Welcome to YouTube.
Ugh. Yeah. No, it really is no big deal. But it's got to get fixed before the fall because that will fucking suck if this happens.
Yeah, he's got to.
We're doing a live fucking show and all that crap, so it's all right.
He's gone for a while. So what the heck?
Well, I told him to restart his computer. I said to somebody, we'll just fucking go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
unplug it and plug it back in.
I swear to God, dude, tell me this works. This works. Cross fingers.
Now we're good.
Dude, sound good. You look good. Again, just restart the computer. I think, does that do it? Restarting your computer?
No, I don't know what it is, man. Whenever you change something up here.
Well, see that, and again, that's a problem because I got 2 more images to show.
I know.
So that means you're going to go out, which means like even Tashi's going to lose because you're going to be at like 8. So it's like, quick, Vulcan, make a bet. Vulcan, make a bet.
How many is that? Because
bet on 8.
You're on 5 now, Eek.
Does that count if it goes out and then I can't get back in 2 or 3 times? Is that 1 or is that like 4? As soon as the picture came up, like no sound, I can't hear anything.
Well, I hate to tell you, we got 2 more images show up. So if you get knocked off,
what happens, man? Maybe
that's just how it is. Unplug it. Wait 30 seconds. Yeah. Oh, your actual internet. Yeah. Do you have a? What do you have? Do you have modem or what?
A router. Yeah.
Router modem.
Try that.
But the thing is, I can see you guys fine. It's just no sound.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing.
I wonder if it's how long have you had your router for?
It's been a while. I mean, they're not super old, but they're not brand new.
You know, it's funny. I got a brand new one still in the box. I don't use it. I never returned it. Like $150 one. I should just fucking mail that to you.
Yeah. Right.
I actually should. I mean, I'm not doing anything with it. I can mail it to you.
I don't have any other trouble. It's the only time I have this. So,
do you have problems like with the internet, like anything else, your phone, TV, whatever?
Lately, my phone's been acting weird, but once in a while, the TV, we stream everything. So,
how many like of those, porn sites are you watching on your phone?
Yeah, I get all these.
If you cut down, maybe an hour or two a day.
Are you having trouble connecting to your favorite skin flicks?
Right. I would have been on time, but I was clicking off all those stupid pop-ups that come
Oh
up.
shit!
Like,
Click, click, click. This is gonna show on stream. Shit.
Dude, funny story. A guy used to
Fat
work
girls
with,
in bunny suits.
this this supervisor I used to work with. We were talking about stuff. He said one time he sees this pop-up, something comes up and it says S-Cat Lovers. So he's like, oh, what's that? And he clicks on it. Well, it wasn't S-Cat, it was Scat.
Oh,
He got out of that real quick, like, oh,
my God.
ah,
S-Cat Lovers.
that's all right.
So
We
fun.
actually, dude, I started about 20 minutes early. For some reason, I've been starting a few minutes early. I think it may just stay this way. So you've missed about half the show, but don't worry. Actually, no, you haven't, because we always go about 2-3 fucking hours. So you're right. You haven't missed shit. You've missed us talking about our shit, and I am just trying to get to the topic at hand here. Get it? Topic at hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah. So okay, but see, Eek's been having connection problems. We did the old Vegas gambling thing, and I bet that he popped in and out 3 times. Wookie said 4, Tashi said 6, and he went past that, right?
So
I
4 or 5.
5. He's on 5.
Oh, so one more
5.
and then Tashi wins.
Yeah.
So one more and then Tashi wins. So we're all gonna have to throw our pennies in a pile and like mail it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the topic at hand. So this was the thumbnail that I decided to make thanks to Grok. Yes, I know it's AI. I'm guilty of AI. I only do it with the thumbnails because I don't have the fucking time to draw this. This would take me 4 fucking hours. I did this. A demonic hand clutching a bloody knife, and then a little fire in the background. Because Monday night, this hit the fucking news.
Yeah.
If everyone is
Yeah,
familiar
I've
with this
seen that.
picture. Yeah. And this shit went down, and then it caused this shit to happen,
Yep.
which I was
Took a
hyped
long
as fuck. Hyped as fuck. In fact, I was so hyped as fuck, I became one of those fucking people that puts the fucking Ukrainian flag in their profile, except I put a Irish flag in my profile.
There we
I was
go.
so pumped up. Like, you motherfuckers need to burn this shit down. You need to take over the goddamn government with your fucking bats and your Irish clubs from whatever sport that is. And
Car
fucking
bombs.
whatever. What?
Their car bombs.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, there we
You
go.
know, fucking rocks.
Still got some stuff left over from that other fight.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
And yeah, and so this happened for a couple nights. I was back into the fucking Twitter shit, which I have been out of for a while because most shit bores the fuck out of me. But this is what I saw as this is skirting my shit, my story, right?
Yeah.
Because this is a perfect example of the corrupt ruling elite government, and in this case, the police force, not necessarily the military, but the police force, that are allowing this shit to happen. They're allowing these animal dirty fuckers to flood in their fucking little kingdom, their big kingdom, whatever, and fucking kill and terrorize and rape and all sorts of shit the actual citizens who are born there. And they aren't doing much about it. It seems like they're taking the support of the animals over the actual citizens.
Oh yeah, that's obvious.
And that shit really pisses me off to the point where I'll develop a twitch in my eye, and I'm frantically, typing hateful shit on Twitter. And I'm like, yeah, we got to talk about this. So fortunately, the Irish guys, are they're at least they started to snap and say enough's enough, and they started to burn shit in multiple places.
Well,
Cause a lot of
that
damage.
one guy that took the other picture.
Well,
That's a really good picture, by the way.
yeah. the videos and everything.
He's trying to cut his head off, and he's taking a picture of him.
Well, actually, that's a still from a video. In fact, that's a really sharp.
That's what I mean. It was ground level. That was somebody filming that.
There was, if I recall, I think it was 2 guys and a woman. I think it was a woman filming, because the one dude is now hailed as a hero. He had a shovel, went over and was banging the guy in the head to get him off it. And he's now, they found him, and he's gone viral on Twitter and all this shit.
They would have arrested him.
Yeah, for about 2 days and nights, the Irish were fucking, doing what they do best.
They snap.
Crap.
Spreading the shit, spreading the flames. And I'm like, good, but it needs to keep going, And the thing is other fucking big talking heads were saying the same goddamn thing. They're like, you can't let this just fizzle in 2-3 days. Go back, because you are never going to break the cycle ever. It's like, if you want this shit to change, it ain't going to change with votes. It's not going to change with tweets and memes and bullshit and talk. There's no more talk. It's that simple. See, there's no more talk. It's action and force now. And the other thing is, as far as I know, it doesn't seem like, now any one of you guys, if you know, fucking enlighten me. But Kurt, I sent you. This will be tricky because I don't have Twitter. Okay, I'll have to get on my phone and all that shit. I only have Twitter on my phone. I don't pollute my fucking portable, my desktop with Twitter bullshit. There's a lot of shit I don't have on my PC because I'm paranoid. Yeah, people were saying they need, you got to do it by force now. And again, are the cops in Ireland like the same in the fucking UK where they're not armed, where they just have billy clubs and shit?
Yeah, they are.
They are armed?
They are unarmed.
Yeah.
So they don't have fucking AR-15s and shit, right?
They can probably, I think they have what's called quick response teams where
they can call in their equivalent of a SWAT team, but like a typical cop you see on the street does not have a weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was my point, is it's like, okay, guys, if your cops aren't wearing body armor and they don't look militarized like us, big surprise. Why don't you motherfuckers, you drunk motherfuckers, because most of them are drunk. They're Irish. I'm fucking like quarter Irish, so I can say this.
Me too.
There's a lot more of you, so you surround the cops and you fucking beat their asses down. It's just that simple. And then you go through them, and then you go to the next wave, and you go to the next wave, and yes, some of you will be taken down or taken out even. And then you get to the fucking Capitol, and you take it the fuck over. And if everyone starts doing that, pretty soon, you own the fucking government, right? But it won't happen because it's already fizzling out. Already, it was like Monday night crazy, Tuesday night crazy. By Wednesday, there's still crowds, but like no more fires, no more shit. And now there's nothing. Because if there was something, we would fucking hear about it, and I'd have a lot more cooler photos. So again, it's just it's what the fuck is going on. Now, some people are saying, okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to this. We're getting closer to the revolution. We're one step closer. Right?
Something similar happened in London the other day too, where that guy stabbed that kid, and the cop showed up and arrested the kid while he's bleeding out.
Yeah. Then I saw something about a 17-year-old girl was stabbed in the neck from behind in broad daylight. It all starts to blur together because it's happening. Yeah, it's just.
And the problem is that these fucking barbarians are being protected by the government.
Now wait, stop! Don't call them that. You know why? Because that's a fucking insult to barbarians. Barbarians are like Conan and Subutai and all those cool motherfuckers. I specifically thought of this when I was before I said, "How am I going to explain this?"
Animals.
I use the word animals. Right?
Yeah, there we go.
These are dirty fucking animals. These are ignorant, dirty animals. And what they are, they're animals that have been let in to civilization, to society. And what it is they have integrated, right? They've tried to blend in, but they don't blend in because you can spot them a mile a fucking way because we all know what they look like. So instead of wearing loincloths and spears, they wear sweatshirts and jeans and shoes to try to look like us, but they're not. They're fucking animals. And none of them are smart. They're always low IQ. They're ignorant. They're fucking crazy, half of them. And, what are you going to do? They're not going to become doctors and fucking lawyers and movie stars and models and actresses, right? Everyone knows it. What I still don't understand,
Doctors and engineers.
right?
Yeah.
I still don't understand, and no one has actually addressed this anywhere. What I don't understand is why this fucking agenda that all of these leaders, world leaders, are doing about flooding their country with these fucking animals and then like supporting them. What is the end goal? Is it literally just the whole voting thing?
It's the destruction. No, it's the destruction of Western society and Western culture.
Yeah.
By the UN and the WEF.
So
the fucking EU is
because
the
that's
EU is nuts.
That's the theory. The conspiracy theory is
It's
trying
only
to destroy
happening to Western countries.
But again, it's like as we've seen in the last fucking 1, 2, 3 years, all these conspiracy theories end up being true and being fact. So is this one more that is actually true and that will be proven true? That's the only thing I can think of, because there's no logical reason in any way, in financial or religious or whatever, while leaders of their own countries would do this. And it just makes no sense at all.
They've all been compromised.
I mean, I don't understand why the people, the citizens, haven't rebelled yet. It's going to take a revolution, and revolutions are very bloody.
The thing is here is Europe fucking did this in the mid 90s when they decided they're going to do this EU. But right before that, these countries were convincing their citizens to turn in their guns, get rid of your firearms,
right?
You know, and it looks like all these Western countries, like all of fucking Europe, except for a few Eastern Bloc countries, got rid of all their guns, their firearms per se. But you know, in Australia and New Zealand, I mean, it took that fake shooting in New Zealand to get all the AR-15s took out of the freaking circulation in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And that was proven to be a fake ass freaking massacre.
Which one?
The one that was some kind of bar or restaurant or something like that. Supposedly some guy walked into it and just started blowing people away. The funny thing is, it was a guy who walked into the place with a camera, and it was nothing going on at the same time this supposedly took place.
Weird.
Ugh. Yeah, but
and there was no victims. There was no victims. There was no victims found.
Wow.
What was real after that was a few months after they took all the guns was the guy in the mall with the sword chopping people up.
Yeah. But
that's the other thing. That's the other thing. These whatever fucking towelheads have carrying the knives. I don't even know what the fucking knives are called, but they're religious knives. And so the government is saying, well, they're allowed to carry the knives for religious purposes.
The Hindus and the Sikhs,
yeah, that's what who attacked the guy in London today.
Right. Yeah. And so again, why don't the fucking citizens of Ireland and England and everything bring out their fucking claymores and their bastard swords and their broadswords and say, okay, well, this is for religious purposes because we're fucking crusaders. And so we're going to carry goddamn swords.
They'll be arrested because they're white.
Right.
Like right now, too.
Everybody who's white in fucking
you understand
England right
how
now
there's no other way to solve this except with excessive force, with revolution.
I agree 100% with you.
That's it. And I know it's, oh, you're American. You're not here. You're fucking right. We're not here. We're dealing with our own shit. And it's slowly going that way. Not really. But the one thing that I've realized that is actually disturbing is the militarization of our police. Think about that.
Oh, God, that's been going on for decades.
It's getting worse and worse. They are becoming a fucking army. It's not cops anymore. Yeah. It's fucking like militant army guys.
Yep.
And that Battlestar Galactica I told you I was watching recently. I'm rewatching it. I haven't memorized the quote yet, but they actually bring this up. Commander Adama basically says there's a reason why, you know, military and the police are separate. And he gives the explanation, like, you know, because like if they are to be militarized, like the military is going to protect the public from whatever, aggressors.
Yeah,
If the
criminals.
military begins to police the public starts to soon be the aggressors. You see what I'm saying? Like the military turns their frame of mind on the very people they're trying to protect. So that's why they keep them separate. And I hope it stays that way. But it sure looks like those lines are starting to blur. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
but it's not there yet, thank God. But
there are cases, there's situations.
Right.
I mean, look what happened to the Lego thing. That Lego thing in freaking Utah.
Dude, I still don't know about that.
The fucking
I'm
cops,
like, Legos?
the cops
What's
are
going on
running
here?
cover for the criminal who ripped people off, and they're harassing and arresting and in these freaking YouTubers that are just journalists trying to find out what the fuck is going on.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, that's turned into a big thing. So one whole city's cops freaking are as corrupt as hell.
Yeah.
Because they're Mormons.
Yeah. They kind of stay together, don't they?
Yeah, apparently so.
That reminds me of another group of individuals. But 3 or 4 letters. It's one syllable. Who the fuck are they? E, can you help me out here? World War II. That's all right. Anyways, moving on. But
the whole world.
It's just this shit really pissed me off. But what made me fucking raw is when the fuckers started burning shit and breaking shit, and tons, dude, a lot of people. We're not talking 50 to 100. I mean, hundreds of these fuckers in that black clothing shit were fucking everywhere. And I actually started following Tommy Robinson. I don't know if you know Tommy Robinson.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I started following him because of this, because he was fucking giving updates. And I'm like, fuck yeah, tell your goddamn soldiers to keep up. I don't think they have. I think it's faded. And it's
I mean, I don't know. Ireland's a little different. Maybe that'll light a fire under somebody. I don't know.
Well, see, and that's what these big talking heads were saying, YouTubers and all this shit.
They don't need to go to the capital,
They say all it takes is one country, and they're all like, we got our fingers crossed that this is the country, that Ireland. It would be so fucking perfect if it was Ireland, because everyone knows how the Irish are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If all we need is one country to start it, one country to succeed in fucking their own government over, to taking it over. I mean, absolute chaos. Like, holy shit, now what do we do? The country's going to fall. Yes, this is a good thing, because then it will force this change, right?
Yeah.
If one country does it, it's going to spread to this country and this country and this country. And then there we go, right? Shit starts to forcibly change, as it has to now. Because it ain't votes and talking and bullshit. It's goddamn force, man. God damn it, I want to punch something. Where's my knives?
Kurt, in World War II, it didn't matter what side you were on. If you got shot down and bailed out of your plane over Ireland, you spent the rest of the war in Ireland.
Yeah.
So they just didn't let anybody out.
Yeah.
But, like I said, maybe they're a little different, and maybe that's all they need to do in Ireland. Just a couple of days.
But basically, like, it's you guys are agreeing with me, right? Like, what I'm saying makes sense, right? Like, I'm not a radical, lost in a fantasy, dark fantasy world.
It's only logical. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
And
I really try to be logical. It's like I'm a default logical person.
Because you see the sinister shit that's going on in Europe as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, take for instance, there was that election that happened about a month or so ago,
right?
And supposedly the guy that was the darling of the EU that they wanted to win.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what company. I don't know if it was Hungary or Romania or whatever.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Viktor Orban.
Yeah.
Name sounds.
But didn't Orban lose?
He lost. Yeah,
but the guy that beat him apparently was the darling of the EU leader, and as soon as he got elected, he basically said, "Fuck you, bitch." Because apparently a lot of people didn't do a lot of research on this guy. This guy was farther right than Orban.
Good.
Wow.
And then when he became president, he put an Orban's name in for some EU position.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
That's a nice double barrel middle finger to fucking the EU. That's
cool.
But yeah, exactly. So you got countries like Poland, Romania, Hungary that are fighting back against all that, especially Poland.
Anybody in? Yeah.
Yeah. So
right. Okay. Is that still that way? Because I mean, Poland aren't they like basically the best functioning country when it comes to this illegal immigration shit?
Yeah.
The Polacks.
Money in. Yeah.
And I can say that because I'm part Polish, right? All the jokes about the Polacks. The Polacks, the stupid Polak. Well, let's look at their fucking country compared to everyone else.
Did you know it was a requirement in Poland to own a gun?
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Really?
I know that.
I did not know.
Just
Can we go to fucking Poland? How much? Okay, how much is it? How much is?
I was watching.
I'm going to go back to the motherland. I'm part Polish.
I was watching an episode about 2 years ago, of Atlas Survival Shelters.
Mm-hmm.
This crazy guy out of Texas. He's buries shit.
Yeah.
So he had a client in Poland, and they actually had a satellite a company of his in Poland, and they were going through different stuff over there on his YouTube channel and everything. And they openly have guns they're storing in these bunkers that they're building over there.
That's cool.
But I'm pretty sure one of the Polish guys that was there that was building these things said it's almost a legal requirement to own a firearm.
That's awesome. Similar to Switzerland, where you have to serve in the military. And I've seen guys showing, here's my grandfather's rifle, here's my dad's rifle, and this rifle, and
It's
crazy
just,
stuff.
It's just again, I'm always, because I'm pretty private and I'm not a little social butterfly these days. And so when I see this shit and I think all this crap, I'm like, is it just fucking me? I'm like, am I paranoid or nuts, or am I misinterpreting shit? So it's nice when you guys, say, nope, you're on track. I'm like, thank you, because it's fucked up. It's like, it's like the shit in this fucking goddamn story I'm doing. And I'm like, I'm seeing it in reality. I'm just like, is this for real? What the fuck, man? It's just like,
Kurt, I'm going to lay one on you here. And,
what's that?
Guys, tell me if you guys knew about this. Muammar Gaddafi, everybody remembers him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He said, if they overthrow me, Europe will get flooded with refugees.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hillary Clinton's like, kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him quick.
Well, one of the reasons why they got rid of Gaddafi was because he was spearheading a separate currency, international currency.
And he wanted an African union like the EU.
Yeah.
With their own money. And he was also fighting ISIS and stuff like, we're supposed to be fighting these people. Here we are funding them.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's all
over the place.
It's like when remember that happened. It was a month. It was a couple, I don't know, maybe 2-3 months ago. I talked about on the stream about the it wasn't Black Lives Matter. It was the whatever AALC, or what was that fucking
SPLC?
The what?
Southern Poverty Law Center.
Oh yeah, the SPLC.
Yeah,
was that him? And they got caught like they're actually paying the fucking actual Nazis.
Yeah,
the
setting up bullshit
Klan to fucking stir shit up. So I'm like,
so funny,
what?
Man.
This is insane. It's like they had like 6-figure checks they were paying the leader of there was like eight or 10 groups. 2 of them was the actual KKK, and actual Nazis.
Yeah.
And there are big checks written to the leaders to stir shit up so that they can get business.
And I'll tell you where they get some of their money too. They were getting money from the FBI for pointing out, there's bad people, go get them. And the FBI would pay them. So that's our money that the FBI is using to pay them to now pay other people.
And then again, it's like then this starts to bleed into
NGOs,
religion, Christianity, and Vulcan knows about this. And if you guys read my book, you know about his books, whatever. I'm kind, it's kind of and then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then you start to say, okay, is this? And then Am I seeing a connection here? Is this shit related? Like, if we're talking about,
It's
you know what I'm
all
saying?
woven together, man.
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
so our government, who's clearly corrupt and tyrannical, and they're doing all this horrible shit, and they actually want to take down, like Vulcan said, yeah, strong nationalistic and
Right.
Christian values, aka whites.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Is this actual demonic shit versus, like, you know what I'm saying? Cross-bearing Christian.
It's
types?
the
Is that what
it's
we're talking
the
about?
it's the left's agenda 2030.
So again, I go back to,
And I
13
hope
years
fucking
ago.
Putin decides to bomb the fuck out of the left headquarters when they have a meeting.
I
I really
wish.
do.
But I mean,
With them
13,
shooting them hyper
14
fucking
years
missiles over
ago,
there.
Yeah.
I had this idea for this story, as in, this angels and demons and government and shit. And I didn't really have much proof. I really didn't. I was just like, oh, okay, well, here's some evil shit that happened before in history. But it's just like, wait a minute. It's like, I was on track fucking long time ago because it's becoming this. And I'm just like, I don't fucking believe this. This is insane because to me, it's a really crazy dark fantasy fiction. You know what I mean? And when you start seeing this shit every day in the fucking news, I'm just like, we're fucked. It's like we are in trouble. But it's hard for me to grasp. You know what I mean? It's like, is this really fucking what's going on or not? And everyone's like, it is.
Yeah, there's been a war on Christianity for a long time.
It's nuts, man.
And something, I might have brought this up before on here. Does anybody else know that Nagasaki was sort of the seat of Christianity in Japan?
That's kind of a
no.
Incinerated it.
It's like that part of Japan, it's like 3% Christian instead of the rest of Japan where it's 1% Christian.
Yeah.
That's kind of that's an overblown thing that people.
But still, that's where the second bomb. Yeah, let's put it there.
Yeah.
There was a big uprising of Christians in Japan, and I think it was in the late 1500s or something like that, maybe in the 1600s. But they had it's a misnomer to call it feudal Japan, but they had all these rival clans and everything, and there was a bunch of converts. They were converted by the Spanish, I think, or the English. And that's one of the things that prompted Japan, the shogun and stuff like that, to run off all the foreigners. They didn't want any foreigners. The only ones they let stay as far as foreigners were the Dutch. And the only reason why they let the Dutch stay was because they were learning new medical techniques from the West through the Dutch. And the Dutch weren't proselytizing the citizens. They weren't trying to convert them.
The other thing that confuses me, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but Christianity, it's not like it's the oldest religion in civilization.
No, it's not the oldest for sure.
Like the oldest isn't it Judaism? Is it Judaism? The oldest?
I mean, depends on what you consider Judaism. I would say Judaism started in 70 AD with the destruction of the temple.
There you go.
Okay. Is Islamic shit, whatever, fucking that crap?
Way after
Judaism. That's the youngest.
Yeah.
They're one of the younger religions.
Islam is one of the younger religions.
Yeah, I think it was. I think
after
it was,
or before Christianity.
It was
brought about
after
like 400 AD.
After Christianity or before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Islam was after Christianity?
Yes.
We got to study modern.
I think it was brought about in about the 400 AD, somewhere in that time frame.
So okay, but if Christianity isn't, because I guess it would make more sense to me if it was like the original oldest fucking religion, right? Why they'd want to destroy it. What's the problem? Like it's not even the most ancient oldest. So what? Why the threat? Why is it such a threat? Like
because Christianity is the ground, is basically the bedrock of Western society. Pretty much. That's it. Christianity is what built Europe. You can say Rome, but guess what?
Yeah.
Rome turned Christian.
Sure did.
there was the Germanic tribes, there was all the the English, you had the Celts and all this other stuff on the islands, and they all went Christian.
So let's just take Europe for example.
Yeah.
Okay, so if Christianity built Europe, you said, right?
For the most part, modern Western society, yeah.
Right.
It was the basis for Western society.
Now Europe, the leaders of Europe who live there and rule there and get their paychecks from we assume. Now they want to destroy it all. They want to destroy Christianity and Europe with it.
Yeah, they're all compromised. They're compromised in some way, shape, or form.
Why? Why would you do that to your own people in your own homeland? This is what I can't grasp.
Dave,
have they been bought and sold out by whoever?
I'm sure they probably have, in my opinion. Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of. It's always money. It's never. It's nothing but money. Yeah. So who the fuck bought them out? Ref. This channel is so small.
Maybe Kurt, you need to go back and look at that video again, where they unveiled that tunnel that they built.
That's what I thought.
and then maybe that'll remind you of what's going on.
Yeah, but it's like,
you know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, in New York.
That weird, man. Creepy, weird.
It just I start to get confused. It's just again, I'm trying to think of this logically, and it's like it doesn't make sense. It's not logical. It just isn't logical to me.
Yeah, it's pretty convoluted, that's for sure.
See, Vulcan, this is why you need to get the fuck on stream so you can tell us about all this stuff. Clearly, he knows what the hell he's saying. Clearly, Vulcan knows his religious history.
Yeah.
And so you could speak freely here. So get your goddamn webcam, Vulcan, and get on the fucking stream. For God's sakes, man. Yeah, thank you. I mean, and it sucks because, oh God, I really don't want to ease into that because, for obvious reasons, who owns YouTube? But it's just like, you get to the point where you're like, you can't even deny it, and you're just like, okay, I guess so. I guess you're right. It's fucked. Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And then that brings us to the fucking attack in Iran that was happening this week. And again, I'm like, here we go. Bring it. Fucking war. I want to see this shit burn. I want destruction. Now, we have an agreement. Everything's fine. Go back to normal. It's like, are you fucking serious?
And then somebody
just like that. Magic overnight. Like magic overnight. Oh, everyone agrees.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, every time they sit down, like, oh, we got a deal, and somebody starts dropping bombs on Lebanon.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, thanks.
So again, is this bullshit? Is this just political theater? Were they even attacking, dropping bombs? I mean, I don't know what the fuck to believe anymore. Because you mean to tell me, like literally for the whole week, Trump's about to annihilate fucking Iran, and then right at the last minute when they agree to the fucking treaty or whatever the fuck it is, everyone agrees and everything's cool and everything's all called off, right? That's what happened, right? Or did I misunderstand?
Supposedly.
It's like both. You hear what Trump's saying. He's going, "Oh, we're gonna," and this is like the 38th time he said, "We've got a deal."
Yeah.
And the other side is saying, "We haven't even talked to him."
Hindu. That's what I'm like. Yeah. One X. Yeah. Hindu. Thank you. Look it up. Very good. Hinduism is the oldest. Thank you.
Yeah.
You don't hear a lot of problems from them, right?
I like cheeseburgers too much.
I mean,
That's in India.
And I mean, India's annoying. They're obnoxious. But I mean, hey, I'm being honest. But they're not like.
I've heard they're some of the worst at persecuting Christians in India.
Yeah, but they don't seem like they're a threat. Like they're taking over Christian. Like, right? I mean, we'd hear about this. I haven't heard about.
Yeah, they got a caste system over there. So if you're in the bottom caste, well, you got to take shit from everybody, man.
Yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't want to deal with it. I wouldn't want to live over there.
They have surpassed China in population.
Jesus, that's scary.
Isn't that crazy?
Because everyone knew how overpopulated.
There's a lot of fucking
China
going
is.
on over there.
Yeah. And they've been having border disputes with not just Pakistan, but with China also, where they've been fighting over whatever.
Hey, there's a cool war. You want to talk about placing bets? China versus India. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that'd be fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
I would fucking pay to watch that shit on
they both
TV.
got
India's got nukes.
they both got nukes. Yeah,
So does Pakistan.
Someone has to. Someone has to start a fucking war. That's all I gotta say. I don't give a fuck which country, but shit's got to go down and shit's got to change. No way for it to change is to go to fucking war.
Yeah.
And I'm not a warmonger. I'm no fucking arms deal. I don't get shit except entertainment. But
Trump's
it's gonna force a change.
position right here because he's gonna have to
Agreed.
say no to somebody, and it's gonna either be Israel or the world because everybody's pissed because of gas prices. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the most likely country to use a nuke is going to be Israel, and if that happens, Pakistan is probably going to be the next one to use one.
Yeah.
Or give one to somebody that will use it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we had to place bets, like serious, as in, okay, no joking around bullshit, which country is going to be the first to launch a nuke?
100% Israel. That's
Everyone
Yeah.
thinks Israel.
I don't think
I would say that too.
disagree
100%
with that.
Israel.
Yeah, they've threatened to do it before. They told Nixon, called him up in the middle of the night. Look, we're losing, and if we don't get your help, we're going to start dropping nukes.
Yeah, and then they shot up the USS Liberty in '64.
Yeah.
Nixon ponied right up and helped them.
Okay, well, so let's have fun, shall we? Let's start our own.
Let's have
imaginary war.
fun, yes.
Let's have fun. I'll be the DM. Israel launches a nuke. My historical advisors would say, who is their first target? Pakistan? Who does it? Iran? Iran? Okay. So Israel launches a nuke to Iran. And obviously Iran has nukes, right?
No.
Oh, they don't.
But Pakistan.
That's what this whole bullshit is about.
Yeah.
Bibi Netanyahu has been coming to America and telling Congress that Iran is 2 weeks away from having nuclear weapons since 1995.
I was going to say, so.
And then,
wait, no,
and then
do
now
we,
he's
do we,
that we need to go invade Iran.
do we think they have nukes and they've been hiding it? Like, I've heard that.
No,
Okay, actually,
they're
they
just
don't have
worried
nukes
that
for
they're
sure.
going to make nukes.
Okay. So Israel launches a nuke towards Iran and it just fries them and that's done. So one's off the board, right? Because they can't retaliate, right?
Well, it's a big country with a lot of people, so I don't know what one's gonna do, but
Okay, well, let's say they launched 10.
yeah.
Now Iran's gone. Take them off the map.
You know where
Now,
they got their.
who
You
retaliates?
know where Israel got all their nuke technology from, don't you?
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro's
They
uncle.
stole it from us.
They stole
They
it.
literally
Yeah.
stole it from the United States.
Yeah.
I have
Not only from us, literally from Ben Shapiro's uncle. That's where they got their highly
Isn't that
enriched
crazy?
uranium. But they showed up to Ben Shapiro's uncle's place where he was in charge of security for it. Like 600, I forget how, I think like 600 tons of it went missing and got found in Israel.
Fuck.
That's a ton. That's a bunch, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so Israel takes out Iran. Then what? What's the next step?
Pakistan has promised, I think they promised that if Iran hit them with a nuke, that they would give them a nuke.
Wow.
Now,
But now Iran doesn't exist. They're
They-
a smoldering
they-
desert. So does Pakistan launch to Israel?
Pakistan might be convinced to go, well, we'll just skip that part where we give them one to shoot at them and we'll just shoot our
Shoot
own.
it ourselves. So you
Yeah.
think Pakistan would then shoot nukes towards Israel?
They might.
Okay. Now,
They're
so in the
Muslim.
meantime, what are we doing? So the U.S. and Trump are watching, and he's
Pakistan's
like,
Muslim, so yeah, they'll bomb them.
They'll nuke them.
"Oh shit." So what?
Yeah.
So who joins the party next?
Who
Do we
knows?
say fuck this and we start
Well-
nuking Pakistan?
That's the thing. I mean, in order for Israel to start something like that, that means we would have had to have already pulled our support away.
Yeah.
From Israel.
I mean, as long as
Yeah.
they've got us, we're the hammer. We're the one they say
Yeah.
do everything.
Yeah.
So until we pull our support away from Israel, they're probably not going to launch a nuke.
Mhm.
So they don't have to. But
And it
once
sure
they
as
get-
fuck doesn't look like we're pulling our support away from Israel.
Let's say, so if I got elected president tomorrow and I was like, that's it, no more money, we're done, we're out,
Yeah.
we're putting all our bases out, that's when
Yeah.
the shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they kill me, and you know, you know the rest.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'd kill me so fast.
So how would this escalate? So let's just assume for some insane reason, it doesn't seem realistic at this point. For some insane reason, the U.S. says, okay, we're not going to back you up, Israel.
Actually, I'll tell you what'll happen.
So Israel would not launch a nuke or not launch? They would not launch a nuke.
If we pulled our support,
yeah,
and they decided they needed to use a nuke, they would use one, but they would also probably find some way to attack one of our ships in the Persian Gulf.
Yep.
It accidentally got caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
And make it look like somebody else did it. What would happen?
Oh, yeah.
They've done it before.
Right.
Yep.
So that's usually what happens. We get drawn in, or we do it ourselves, or we know it's coming in, let it happen.
Yeah, it's like, well, the USS Liberty was in international waters, flying an American flag.
Right.
They sent the Air Force, I think they even had some boats too. Israel, they attacked it, dropped napalm, killed 34 Americans and wounded 171. And they knocked out, obviously the first thing they knocked out was the communication.
Yeah.
So the ship couldn't communicate with the rest of the fleet.
Yeah.
Which was not far away, but they were far enough away they didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
So what?
All right, so again, let's go back to war.
Yeah.
So we pull out. Israel says, "Well, fuck," and they launch a nuke at Iran, wipes out Iran, and then Pakistan would say, "Well, fuck," and they would try to launch a nuke at Israel.
Yeah.
Who else joins in? Because there's no fucking way everyone's just going to sit and watch this. Because there's all these crazy ass fucking desert countries who would say, "Fuck Allah, Allah," and they start launching. Right?
You've got a whole bunch of countries Israel surrounded, basically.
Right.
But none of them are nuclear armed.
Jesus.
Except Pakistan, which isn't too far off.
Yeah.
But their conventional armies are. Yeah.
Would Russia interfere at this point? Or are they just going to watch? Would just.
I think Russia would just watch.
Yeah,
probably. I would see it as like, don't bother us yet.
They're just going to kick back and watch.
I mean, they've been helping Iran.
So that would be it. It would be Israel nukes Iran, and then maybe Pakistan goes after Israel, and that's it. No one else.
But India hates Pakistan.
But that doesn't sound
they
too
might
bad.
decide that this is their big chance to take cash.
Yeah, India might. Yeah,
and then it just. If you
the point is, it doesn't sound like it would escalate.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like one by one country is going to join in until the entire. It sounds like they would just say, "Okay, we'll fucking do your shit. Let's get this over with, and then we'll clean up the mess." Right?
Yeah.
And Turkey's right there. They've got, I think, the second or third biggest military in the world. Their military is big.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's that big. It's pretty big though.
Okay, well, so then on the flip side, so let's say we continue to support Israel. This shit just goes on forever. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't go on very long.
No, I'm saying we support Israel. We still do. And if we never stop supporting, because Vulcan said our apologies. Okay, so we will constantly support Israel. So this game bullshit between Iran and us and Israel is going to go for decades and decades, and it's just so we'll be able. And we won't have to
Israel
worry
doesn't
about
want any economic or any rivals in the Middle East in that region. Which is why, look at every war we've done, like Iraq, Afghanistan.
It was all for
Egypt,
them.
All these countries, they're just anyone who would be any kind of threat to Israel is just destabilized. Yeah. And Iran is the one they haven't gotten yet.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird, dude.
Yeah. They've been
what the fuck do they have over us? Is it because they own everything? Do they own us? They own everything?
Look at the legislation that's being debated now. There's 4 different bills, all related to intelligence and military integration.
Yeah.
With Israel.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
There's no necessity for it, other than, however, these politicians have been blackmailed into try to keep us subservient, the United States military subservient to a foreign entity.
Yeah. Yeah, they're running our country.
And according to some of the language in some of these clauses and sections, once it's done, we're done. That's
Yeah.
it. There's no way we can back out of it, which is complete bullshit.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk about what the fuck's going on, these politicians are traitors. And I wouldn't doubt if something happened to our ships or our bases over there in the Middle East to spark some kind of a conflict in the future.
Yeah.
It's been done before. It'll be done again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's usually something that happens out at sea.
Oh yeah.
Usually, most of the time, USS Maine. The what was the one that kind of got us into World War One? The
Lusitania.
Lusitania.
Oh, there was no munitions on that.
What about the Gulf of Tonkin?
It's
Got us into Vietnam. The Gulf of Tonkin was a complete fabrication.
It's
9
usually
countries.
something that happens.
That's it.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought more than that. 9 countries have nukes. Those
And-
little Dutch countries do not. Thank you. The big countries do not
Right.
want to use nukes because, well, yeah. So only 9 countries have nukes. Wow, I thought more.
And
than that.
Israel is the only one whose nuclear arsenal is undeclared.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Really?
they stole
Oh,
it.
that's
They
fucking
stole it.
convenient. That's fucking convenient.
So
They fucking stole it.
with every other country who has nuclear weapons, you can look up on the internet like under what
How many they
circumstance
have.
would they ever use nuclear weapons. With
Except
Israel,
for-
they just won't tell you shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And so, you don't know now. They probably don't have ICBMs. Maybe they've got some short, medium range missiles.
I think they do have ICBMs. I think I've heard that.
I mean, do they have the long range ones
Well,
though?
I've,
I mean,
I've heard that like
probably
almost
tactical
all of the
nukes.
world is within range of their nuclear weapons, which is why
Really?
Peter Thiel is moving to Argentina.
yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, what they're because I mean, at one point I know that they were all probably just aircraft delivered, but I'm guessing that they
No, I don't think they have aircraft. They have submarines and they have missiles. I don't think they have aircraft.
No, I mean they have some aircraft that can carry them.
The delivery system.
Yeah, as a delivery system.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys all know history
Something
so
would.
goddamn well. I love it. I don't know shit. I'm like, who the fuck has nukes? Well, man,
Yeah, it's not.
I'll let you guys talk. You guys are going to educate me more than any fucking history teacher did. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know that they're submarines. I know they buy German submarines. They were buying those Dolphin class, which are they were nuclear capable, but they're diesel boats. But I think they're capable of carrying. I mean,
More than likely, they probably have some tactical nukes.
I mean, if we could put a nuke on a
Short
Tomahawk,
range. Smaller but short range.
yeah, you could put
Smaller
a nuke
yield.
15 and drop it somewhere, But
Yeah.
I figured they had missiles, but I figured they were just short to medium range. But who knows, man? Maybe they got some.
Well,
like
the U.S. I think in the 1950s, 50s or early 60s was experimenting with a nuke to be shot out of a freaking howitzer or a cannon.
Yeah,
And
Like on the little Jeep. They're like driving
Yeah.
with the Jeep shooting.
Well,
yeah.
Anybody heard of the Davy Crockett?
Yeah, that's
The
it.
Davy
Yeah.
Crockett infantry nuke, where when you set it off, you were inside the blast radius.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a lot of guys willing to use that one.
Mm.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, again, cut to the chase because that's how I am. So, the U.S. is never going to stop supporting Israel, which means there will never be an end to this cycle, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
If they
know
would
about
stop-
never because
Yeah,
like
but it's
people
gonna-
my age hate the fuck out of Israel.
Everybody does now. I
So,
mean,
but
why?
it's baby
I've
boomers
changed.
and Jews who-
I've changed. I'm like, 5 years ago, I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? And now I'm just like, oh, fuck.
Tasha, you're right, man. A lot of people your age
Yeah.
don't like Israel.
It's like people are
Yeah.
waking up. My brother just talked about this last night.
They
It's
really-
like people are waking up to this bullshit.
just a few years ago, people didn't have this kind of view. I mean,
I didn't, dude.
some
I didn't
did,
have
but-
this view until about maybe like a year or two ago. And you know what I have to say? You know who the first contributor to me starting to dwell on it and go, like to think. You know who it was? I hate to say it, but he's sitting right here on the fucking street.
Oh, where'd he go? We lost him.
Eek is a World War II master historian. He could. I said, dude, you should teach fucking history, World War II history.
No,
The biggest mistake you can make is Eek. Tell me about that, dude. 8 fucking hours later, and then another thing. This general, dear God, he could be a fucking professor in World War II. He started to tell me the truths that he's researched himself, and that where they don't teach you in high school. They teach you the opposite,
Yeah.
And he's saying, well, to be honest, this and there's this period. You send me links. And
the numbers don't match up.
What the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck?
Are you stuff?
And I'm just like, Eek, I don't want to go down this road, man. And he's like, I'm just saying, look it up. I'm like, oh, I don't want to look it up. I don't want to know the truth. You know what I mean? But it's just like, what it reminds me of?
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, no, it reminds me of 9/11 bullshit. It was really nice. Oh, the terrorists did it. Okay. Now, once you start digging in, you're like, oh, God, please tell me we're not involved in this. And then you're like, oh, fuck, we're involved, aren't we? And then you're like, this sucks. Did we do this to our own fucking people? Did our government fucking do this? Jesus Christ. And then you just don't want to know. I'm like, I can't want to know. And then you go live in fantasy world like I've been doing for 13 fucking years.
Yeah, go back in and shut the door.
Yeah.
I mean, but then you're just like, no, that's hiding. I hate that. I don't want to hide. I don't want to be ignorant. I want to know what the fuck is going on. So again, I said, okay, why don't I base my fantasy on reality? And I'll never run out of ideas. But what I wasn't expecting is for it to be so fucking accurate. That's the problem. Because I was like, oh, there'll be some truth, little underlying truth to it, but the majority of it's fantasy. No, it's starting to be more real than fantasy, and that's what I'm having a hard time dealing with. Like, Jesus Christ, has everyone gone fucking nuts?
Yeah,
I mean, every leader is nuts. It's like, where's the leaders? Poland, apparently. Maybe. I hate to say Russia. No, I'm not a communist or whatever. Dude, tell me if Putin has his shit together or what? Putin has his fucking shit together, dude. I know he's not perfect. And yes, his ass and KGB. Okay. Well, none of us are perfect. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
The motherfucker seems rock solid as fuck.
They're building churches like crazy in Russia.
And it's not like it's some little pissant country. It's like the fucking world. I mean, Russia's fucking huge. It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
And it's just like the motherfucker still got shit together over there. It's like,
believe it or not, I mean, they tell you that they're gonna kick him out. Now they like him over there. Actually, he's pretty popular. He's more popular there than Trump is here right now. But it's okay because Trump's got a 95% approval rating in Israel. That's good stuff.
I mean, but do you see this conflict? Because I mean, just 5 years ago, I'm like, Russians, communists, it's like a prison over there, right? And now you're like, you know what? I don't think so. Everything I know they're strict.
Yeah.
But that isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's like in what is it? Is it China? Where oh my God, you get arrested for spitting your gum out on a subway or something. Yeah. And you're like, that's fucking harsh. Well, guess what? There's no fucking graffiti and trash in the fucking subway. So maybe it worked. I mean, it's that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, maybe it does work, man. I don't fucking know. I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see how I'm questioning everything?
Yeah.
Everything I'm questioning. I know for a fact, and tell me if I'm wrong. It sounds like you guys agree, but in order to break this repetitive cycle, we need a fucking war, right?
No, I'm sure.
Well, at the very least, a small revolution, right? In some country, there has to be. Okay, that's what I thought.
There has to be some sort of revolutionary where the people in Europe, in these countries that are selling out their citizens,
rise up against the government and take it over.
Yeah, take over the government, or at least have support behind somebody who's going to make the change in a political sense. Dude. But that has to be backed up by muscle.
Yeah,
you can't. History has shown us this. If you don't have the muscle, you're fucked.
Right.
You know,
But this
Might make
politics
right.
used to be so boring. That's why I don't know any of this shit because it was so boring. I'm like, fuck, am I going to waste my time with this fucking shit? But now it's starting to become like war, like brewing war, and I'm like, this isn't boring anymore. In fact, this is fucked up because it's like it's starting to become more real than fantasy shit that I was like grew up on. Right? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
God.
Well, you look at the situation we have right now.
Yeah.
The California elections.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody, even freaking a blind person, can see
Right.
that what happened over there in California was completely manipulated.
You talking about the LA?
Oh yeah, the LA and the state. It
And
doesn't
the state.
matter. California in general, the way they run their elections are designed to mask fraud.
Yeah.
It's
And
did.
that is a staple of I'm sorry, but fucking Democrats, how they rule.
I mean,
They rig the system in their favor.
Communists do that.
So, like,
Yeah.
what the hell? You see what's happening now in the freaking Senate, where you have a derelict freaking leader of the Senate who's a Republican, and he ain't doing shit to ensure that Republicans get elected by trying to go with paper ballots and ID, okay, and same day voting.
Yeah.
Okay, because why would they? If they're part of the freaking, if they're in on the steal, then they want to keep the status quo. So all these senators they talk big, but they haul ass with their tail between their legs when they get a chance. They're all bullshit artists.
Yeah.
And they don't give two fucks about you, me, or anybody else
Except
in
for
this
like
country.
Nancy, and he's out.
If we're white, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people like Thomas Massey, I mean, that's a primary that normally a big amount of money is $500,000 and they spent $300 million or 30 million or
yeah, it was a lot of money.
yeah.
But the thing is, though, he was actually he didn't like Israel, and that's why.
Yeah, exactly. He told him
That's the only reason why.
He came out.
The
and
top
said,
3 most expensive House primary races in American history have been in the past 4 years, and they have all been people who do not support Israel getting their seats bought.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're proud of that too. They're going around talking about how they bought it, man.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah, that whole thing, the whole thing with that the guy out in, is it Vermont? Not Vermont. Who's the guy? Even the Democrats were like, I don't know about this guy, but they.
Oh yeah, Maine.
Oh, the guy with the Nazi
Maine.
tattoo on his chest.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I saw that.
that's what I was telling
That
about
guy.
Mike the other day. This is all obfuscation. This guy isn't going to win because look who he's running against. He's not. That's why they put up people like Mitch McConnell had to run against the same kind of. They would put up somebody so reprehensible you couldn't possibly vote for him.
Right.
So you'll keep the rhino that you've had there all these years.
Yeah, exactly. The old
What's her name?
derelict corpse.
She votes with the Democrats all the time, man.
Yeah.
Why would they change that? So
No.
One time there was a Republican running against Lisa Murkowski in Alaska for the Senate, and Mitch McConnell shot a shitload of the Republican Senate's money at Lisa Murkowski when her opponent was a Republican. Meanwhile, Republicans are losing all these races in like Arizona that they could have won.
Yeah.
But he's shooting it to Lisa Murkowski, and he's giving it to Ron DeSantis so he could run for president.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
By
It
the
shows
way,
you they're
both
all-
senators we have here were fraudulently elected too.
Yeah.
For damn sure. It's already been proven.
Hard with two sides. A dangerous side and a dumb side.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's exhausting. It's like
It is.
once you I guess once you accept it, and it, people argue, oh, whatever. But it's like, come on, man. It's like, are you fucking blind? I mean, everyone sees what's going on, but you can't really talk about it. But you can kind of start talking about it now. And it's just it's like a fucking nightmare. You're just like,
it is a nightmare.
Everything I've learned up to this point has been a fucking lie.
Yeah.
Like what?
It's like a Stanley Kubrick movie.
Yeah.
I was just watching Dr. Strangelove yesterday.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know what I got to see? I got to see that Eyes Wide Shut movie. I never saw it. I mean, that's like exactly what the shit.
Dr. Strangelove, if you ever get a chance. It's,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
Doctor
gotta
Strangelove.
It's very entertaining. Kind of scary too.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's just
Competition.
weird, man. It
Perfect.
seriously is weird. Where it's like, and again, I believe this was just all hidden. And again, we can thank the internet. That's one good thing that it did is I think it's allowed people to wake up. It's allowed people to
are seeing
meet and say, hey, you know what's going on over here? Oh fuck, I had no clue. We were told everything's fine. Oh, look at this. You know what I mean? See. And do you remember back when in the 90s when the internet was around, the government was trying to fucking regulate it? They wanted to take it, own it.
Yeah.
And I think it was like the single most biggest fucking fight of
they wanted
society
to
versus
you remember
the
they wanted
government.
to tax email?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was putting the post office
And
out.
people are like, no fucking way. And we can thank the tech geeks for that.
Yeah.
Because they said, are you fucking sick? They said, it's done. If the government controls the internet, it is over. There is no we don't have a chance now. I remember guys specifically telling me that in the 90s when I was out west.
Yeah.
They said this is the last freedom that people have. And I mean, and I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? What? You know?
Yeah, you're full of it.
Now I could go back to myself and go,
yeah, wake up.
dumbass. Do you see what's going on? I mean, it's like I have a complete education from then until now how shit works. But back then, I was just like, "That's freedom of the people. What are you talking about?" You know what I mean? And this guy was explaining it, and he said the internet is the last freedom we as free people have. They control everything else. We can't let the government control the internet, or else we are done. There is no chance of anything, nothing. This is it. Thank God they didn't
let them have
increase
the internet.
What's that?
In Cuba, they didn't let them have internet and cell phones.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I mean, this country couldn't function with it. I mean, no one could function without it. The government couldn't function without it. So they have to have it. And that's
anybody want to place bets on if we're going to invade Cuba?
It's just insane, dude.
They've been saying they wanted to charge what's Fidel's brother's name? Raul.
Yeah.
Raul. They wanted to charge him with murdering a couple of Americans or something, which he probably did. But yeah, there's been a lot of chatter about Cuba lately. I guess if you can't get it done in Iran, then we'll just forget that. Let's go down here again.
Try it somewhere else.
South America.
Yeah. Well, if you can't get it done in Iran, at least fucking save all the Iranian chicks and bring them over here. Holy shit, bro!
Let's just nothing but guys.
Persian chicks, man.
Nothing but middle-aged and young war-fighting men come over, isn't it? Yeah. How many women do you? How many hot chicks?
Fuck
come
that
over?
shit. Bring the Persian chicks over here.
They said there's memes about this, like these hot Russian fucking blondes.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, if this is what the fucking immigrants look like coming over, they said the American women would like. They'd be like us. They'd be like in the streets, burning shit, saying,
rebelling, riot. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, they're a bunch of fucking male animals, and so it's fine. You know.
Yeah.
Man, that's terrible.
It's
all those people on those planes coming from Afghanistan. There's hardly any women and kids.
Yeah. And so again, I'm like, okay, well then where are the women and kids?
Old people.
Are they all at the country, or like did they slaughter them all? Like. So you mean to tell me there are countries full of like nothing but women and children?
Yeah.
How much is it to move over there? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I could be a goddamn warlord over there.
You don't want to go over there.
But see, I mean, that's the problem because they're shitholes. They're poor as fuck shitholes.
Yeah.
So you don't want to deal with the women over there. But I'm just saying, is that what happens if all the men leave? So there's nothing but like old people, women, and children in the country.
I think maybe they just had an overabundance of men, so they've still got some.
Here's the thing. Here's what
There's
I think.
probably that.
This is a wild speculation on my part. So it's my opinion.
Exactly.
But I've seen a lot of wild shit going on in the world over the last how many years. Yeah. We've been suffering through all these invasions by immigrants.
Yeah.
I think that a majority of these people that are these men that are coming over here that just happen to be military age and very physically fit. I think they're part of the UN forces.
Yeah.
They're part of UN forces.
There's a lot of Chinese that have come over. They're all dressed the same with the same haircuts and stuff.
Yeah.
I think
the ones that are doing all the bullshit, all the stabbings and rapes and all that shit, these
To me-
Somalis and Sudanese and all these other people over in England and Europe, that those are the bad eggs. The other ones are keeping their mouth shut. But why do they keep these people? Why is it that they built all these huge military style complexes for all of these men? Why is there video out now showing groups of men in training formations marching inside one of these facilities?
I think
military formation.
Nightmare
Those facilities are
scenario.
for us.
Worst case scenario. Yeah, I think literally the worst case nightmare scenario is they're basically like they're sleeper agents. They're waiting for the signal, and then everywhere in the fucking country, these motherfuckers are gonna like pull off their shit, and they have uniforms, and now they're everywhere, like they've saturated everywhere in the country, and we're fucked. And then those things that they built where they're marching in, guess who occupies those? We do.
Yeah.
They start taking resistance. Oh, he's a Nazi. Oh, he's a resistance. Oh, he's a Trumper. And they start
It's the
fucking
2030. It's the 2030 plan.
To me, that's the worst case scenario. But what's scary is it's possible. It could happen. If it happened, it would suck. You'd be like, I can't believe this is happening. But at the same time, it would still be like, it makes sense.
I wish I remember the numbers. There were here that
in every single frigging country that this is going on, their government is aiding and abetting this shit.
Yeah, I know.
It would be different if it was like Poland, where they're saying, "No, fuck you, we're not letting anybody in."
Right.
Okay, no, the government is actually building these places for these people to stay.
Right.
These illegal aliens that jump off of boats and shit over the English Channel, okay, or come to France or come to Italy. Even Italy, I thought the broad over there was supposed to be, some fucking, iron ball bitch. Apparently, she's fucking weak.
Yeah.
And letting all this bullshit happen now, all of a sudden. So apparently, somebody must have approached her with a big bag of fucking money to say, rethink your shit.
I think they also threaten them and their family because all these people, none of these people are single.
No question.
See, that's why I would be the fucking one of the best politicians because I have barely no personal ties left. So they'd be like, "Oh, fuck, he doesn't have shit. We can't."
They'll just assassinate you.
They just do that. But it's like all these people, all these wealthy people, they all have huge families, and that's part of how they are successful and wealthy because they have these massive families and these like legacies and shit. So they all rise to power. And so if someone goes in there and starts saying, we got the addresses, we know exactly their routines and everything, that would suck if they started all getting accident. I think it's a money thing. Maybe it's like money first. And that there's like, no, that's not right. Then they say, okay, well, you know what? We know where your sister lives and what time she wakes up.
Blackmail.
Here's photos, by the way, of her naked in the shower. And they're like, oh my God. I think that's what does it. I think it's money first and then the threats as opposed to, you know what I mean? Threats first and money. It's like, now they try to buy him off. If they don't, you're going to be like hard ass. Okay, well, here you go, hard ass. Here's
look at how many times they tried to kill Trump.
Yeah.
And more than you think, actually. The day he came down the escalator, some guy tried to grab a cop's gun and shoot him.
Yeah.
Some woman.
I think hundreds. Literally, I'd say hundreds of times. He doesn't tell us. He
the fucking that Pennsylvania thing, that one dumb shit shooter guy, they buried all that shit.
Oh yeah.
And he's the one that the investigation's over.
Yeah.
They buried that.
Yeah.
I mean, what about the fucking explosives they found in his car? Where'd he get all that shit? Where'd he get the $2,500 fucking rifle that he couldn't afford?
That's what I'm saying.
Who the hell was he?
I think that was a shitty rifle.
Communicating with.
I'm like, I'm twice this fucker's age and I can't afford a gun. How's this get
exactly.
a gun? It's like, Jesus.
And then there's a picture of him on his cell phone that was taken from the cops going down and him sitting there before he got on the roof. He's communicating with somebody.
Right.
I didn't know he had.
What was he communicating with?
He left, went back home, and then came back that day. But yeah, his dad gave him the rifle. I guess gave him Yeah, there was some weird stuff about it, but
Oh,
it's
the
the
president's
point.
town. Yeah, Dad. Well, here's a rifle. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck?
Hello, you know.
Yeah,
But the thing
if
is,
you
though,
remember-
and then right after he got taken out, and everybody evacuated, and the FBI was up there, and Secret Service and all this shit, they fucking hosed the crime scene down.
Yeah, scrubbed it.
They scrubbed it before the fucking forensic team showed up.
They,
Dude, it's so
they-
weird. It's so
they
weird.
actually cremated his body with he still had metal in his head from the bullets. He
Yeah.
had fragments in his wherever.
They disposed of that shit real quick.
Check it out.
Clean it up.
I don't know what would they have done with that though. Was anyone disputing that he got shot by Secret Service?
Well, I mean, yeah, you couldn't determine who shot it. They're still saying that the sniper guy shot him, but it sounds like the cop on the ground hit him, and they don't give him any credit for shooting.
Cop
but
on the ground.
fired, and that sniper took forever.
Yeah, they took their sweet ass time.
I mean,
Lining
knew
up
he
on
was
it and
there.
everything.
yeah, I mean, it was like the cop shot, and it was still another 10 seconds or something before the sniper pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
So he got off 8 or 9 rounds. I think 8 rounds, and the cop shot, and then there was a pause, and then the sniper shot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Yeah, that whole thing just looks.
That stinks. The whole freaking setup stinks.
But I mean, it just for me looking at that, I'm going. They keep trying to hit the Ruth, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And you guys remember the hunting blind that they found near the airport? Where Trump was in?
Yep.
That was him. That was Ryan Ruth that put that up, and then he determined it was too far away. He wouldn't be able to make the shot. But especially with that crappy rifle he had, what the hell was that? An SKS? It was all like crap.
Yeah, it was some sort of SKS. Yeah,
Like that's the best you could
Like-
get. Come on, man. Jeez.
and not even like a surplus SKS, like some like shitty Hawk brand.
I mean, it looked
Yeah.
bad. It looked pretty rough. I mean, I don't get rid of my guns, but that's one I don't know if I'll put it back of the safe where nobody can see it. Jeez, man.
It's good you have that. You'd be embarrassed to show.
If you go out and shoot with a buddy you don't like, somebody here, you use this one. You can use this for free. I don't care.
Jesus.
I don't care if you tear it up. Yeah, I mean, at some point you got to look at it like, are they sending Trump a message? Start playing ball, you know. I mean, they
Yeah. Well, there's still there's a lot of, you're not ever going to convince me that one poor bastard shot fucking Charlie Cook with a 308 from 200 fucking yards away.
Oh no, 30-06.
30-06. I thought, okay,
30-06,
30-06 from 200 yards away. There's no fucking way in hell.
Yeah.
And he didn't hit him but there's clear evidence and video evidence to prove Charlie was hit from over his right shoulder.
Yeah.
From behind. It went down into his fucking neck and out this way.
I mean, a 30-06, his head wouldn't be there. I mean,
no,
you could shoot
fuck no.
through a moose.
And then the lavalier mic that he was wearing, which I don't understand why the hell he was wearing a mic when he had a fucking mic. It made no sense at all. But
Dude, that whole Charlie Kirk thing is fucking weird.
Or that, and then that
so
thing
weird.
just, they timed it just right to where it blew up, but it's misfired is what happened. It didn't explode like it was supposed to as a shaped charge. It fucking misfired because it was one of those experimental things.
Maybe it was supposed to blow his head clean off.
Yeah, it was supposed to. Yeah, exactly. And
that's never going to match with our
it didn't happen.
Now.
Yeah, that didn't happen, and it blew his freaking necklace over his head, which is on video.
Yeah.
There's so much video evidence around that whole thing right there of him being shot.
The first thing they did was pull the cameras down, so nobody.
They pulled the camera right behind him, but what they did is they took the SD card out of the camera and passed it off to somebody.
Yeah.
God.
The guy even took the SD cards out, so nobody.
Jesus Christ.
It's
I know. Again, it's just
the FBI shows up to clean up the crime. I mean, conduct their investigation.
Yeah. Oh, and then they let it be cemented over.
Yeah, they cemented over the place.
Like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
yeah. What the fuck?
Wow.
There's no way you can get any evidence.
The only
And
video
then
they
fake
get-
cops
It's
running
so
around.
insane, dude. It's so
And then these fake cops running around directing people here
Yeah.
and there and everywhere.
Yeah,
The
they
people
got
weren't
the video.
cops.
They
They had
had
some badge and they, oh, I'm a cop. Well, what the fuck?
they got video cameras all over the place, and all you get's that grainy video from
Yeah, exactly.
across the other side of the place. You know?
Right.
And I'm going, when he jumped off the building, I'm going, it's grainy as hell, but it sure doesn't look like he's carrying a full size rifle with him.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
Where's that? You know,
And he wasn't limping
yeah.
because apparently he had a limp or injured leg or something.
Well, they said he put on the way in that the thing was so long he had to take it apart and put the barrel in his pants, and that's why.
And why was it found in a box in the fucking woods?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And,
What the fuck was that?
Up there that he put it back together and put the scope on it, and, which
So I mean, again,
scope off, you got to realign it and you got to resight it.
Yeah.
just looking at these two attempted assassinations, is there any doubt whatsoever going back to the Kennedy assassination? Who the fuck did it? I mean, I'm saying,
Oh, fuck.
it's like hindsight's 2020, and all you gotta do is apply this bullshit, what's going on now, to that shit back then, and you're like, there's no fucking way that was.
And you know, one of the things that
There's no
Kennedy
way.
was all about was making sure Israel didn't get nuclear weapons.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, what happened right after?
No, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Are you? I'm seeing a similar factor in everything here. What? Who the fuck is? Wait. I know there's a certain
Weird.
group of people.
Well.
Hang on. I'm almost there. Eek. Hold on. Give me a minute. It's so fucked, dude. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Well, it is
I
a
guess
proven.
I guess the only thing we can hope is like Tashi said, that like at least his young generation, they're waking up and they're starting
A lot
to hate
faster
who you're
than the
supposed
rest
to
of
hate. I guess the only thing we can do is hope it spreads and keep spreading. That's the only thing I can, and maybe some, I don't know how, but something will happen.
Here's a quick thing. If you guys are really interested in something about Kennedy, take a look at the Zapruder film. Right where he's right at the limo's right in front of Zapruder as he's taking the picture. So you see everything. So you see everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Kennedy goes and grabs his neck, right? If you look at the driver of the freaking limo, he does a move. He's driving. He does a move like this.
Really? I never noticed that. Everybody focuses on Kennedy. Yeah.
Yep.
I did notice that Zapruder didn't flinch at all with the gunfire going on around him. He just videoed the thing.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Without the Zapruder film, we wouldn't know anything.
But it has also been edited too. If you look at the bottom of it, they edited that film.
Well, they tried to. Yeah, of course.
It's something to it. I don't know.
And then, of course, all the people that were in the crowd that had cameras, the FBI confiscated all that shit. Oh, yeah. They confiscated all that.
Yeah.
Except Zapruder.
Yeah. Weird. That's the only one they released.
Yeah.
That's the only video or any kind of footage, film, anything they released. They've got audio files that you can listen to. You can hear the gun. But
I think you definitely well, and then that day there were Lee Harvey Oswald was identified in 3 different spots, roughly in the same time period.
Yeah.
How the fuck could that happen?
There's so much weird stuff around that.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some cop that they said looked just like Oswald. They used to call him that or some words. There was a lot of weird stuff. I also heard George Bush was in Dallas that day.
He's CIA.
With his son, and he used to be the head of the CIA.
Yes, he's CIA.
And the whole thing with the head of the CIA that Kennedy fired, Dulles, Alan Dulles.
Yeah.
So Bay of Pigs happens. Dulles lets it go because he's hoping that the losses that are happening is going to push Kennedy into committing air power to help the whole thing. Kennedy didn't. And then Kennedy fires Dulles for running this op without telling him and all this.
Yeah.
And then who's in charge of the investigation of the Kennedy assassination?
Dulles.
Alan Dulles. Weird.
Imagine that.
And you see some of the other people that were around that. Gerald Ford was on that.
Yep.
Thing.
Yeah, he was on the committee.
He ends up being president not too long after that.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even elected.
Yeah. He was,
appointed VP and then became president because Nixon resigned.
Yeah. So I mean, the whole thing, it's just awful, man.
Yeah.
That whole thing just stinks. I mean, they kill the guy that the apparent shooter, and
Yep.
yeah. The whole thing with the gun.
They had to silence Oswald, otherwise he'd have spilled the beans in court.
He was even saying, "I didn't kill anybody."
Yeah.
I'm a patsy.
Yep.
That's what he said.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, horrible, man. Yeah.
The picture of him holding the rifle was doctored.
Yeah, I've seen the comparisons of that where they doctored one of them.
Yeah.
You know, I just watched some documentary a few weeks ago. I forgot about that. I guess I never realized him and his wife weren't staying. They didn't have their own house. They were staying with somebody else, with another couple. And I can't remember her name. She was really the focus of that documentary. Her husband, they got divorced later. And I think they showed him and it talked with him a little bit, but she like went to New Orleans and picked up Oswald's wife, Marina, and drove her back up and all this stuff. They were taking care of them there. Oswald was, I guess, he had the gun in their garage, you know, kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, geez. I guess I totally forgotten. They didn't have their own house. They were staying with this other couple.
Man, Linker Carcano. What the fuck?
These people all accuse that woman of being CIA or something.
A shitty bolt and gun.
Horrible. Yeah, and they said there was a whole bunch of fragments in Kennedy's head. The doctors did, but they made them shut up about it.
Yeah.
That round does not do that. That round is a solid shot round that comes through. It doesn't splinter off.
It's a full metal jacket. Yeah.
Right. It's, and I can't remember what they called it. There was somebody that did a documentary on that claimed that the Secret Service accidentally shot him. And it actually, they had some good points, They had the Secret Service guys all went out boozing the night before. And the next day they said, we're too hungover. They took the driver, the guy that didn't go partying with them, and put him in the back seat with the AR-15. So the first shot rings out. He reaches down and picks up the rifle that's loaded. And when the second shot went off, the car accelerated, and he accidentally pulled the trigger and hit Kennedy in the back of the head. And that's why they got a bunch of shrapnel in there, because it used frangible type ammunition. I don't know. Who knows, man? But
I heard that too. Yes.
Yeah.
I saw all the diagram, all the shit, and I'm just like, wouldn't that be the fucking truth?
Yeah.
He was accidentally shot by.
And look how weird the Secret Service was acting after that.
Yeah.
I mean, they just didn't want anybody looking at the body and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That reality is stranger than fiction. That wouldn't that just blow everyone away?
Well,
it was actually the Secret Service accidentally shot him in the back. I mean, just fucking Christ, dude.
And there were people at ground level that smelled gunpowder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, there's also the thing with the guy in the grassy knoll behind the fence and somebody on the overpass. And
Right, exactly. Yes, exactly right. And again, that's why now we can look at all this fucked up weird assassination attempt crap, and all you gotta do is apply it back then and say, okay, well, everyone was clueless. So the government can say, well, it's just like the fucking UFOs, man. It's like Area 51. Weather balloon. And everyone's like, oh, okay. It's like, really?
The Kennedy thing is where the term conspiracy theory came.
Yeah.
And it was the
And so-
CIA who came up with it.
Yeah,
Yes,
CIA.
yeah, exactly. So whenever people, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, I'm like, what is a conspiracy?
Hey,
Well,
Kurt,
To me,
Yeah.
it's
gentlemen, I gotta go.
You gotta go.
I
know,
gotta go. I gotta
That's
take
fine.
care of some stuff here tonight.
Yeah,
So
Well, it's been 2 hours, Wookie. I appreciate
Yeah,
you
I
staying
know.
so long, bro.
that's good.
That's cool.
yeah, shit.
Well,
So-
we'll plan on next week, and we'll
Yep.
see what happens in the
Cool
news
deal.
this week. I may have to ask you guys to supply some news, but yeah, this whole shit just
Wait a minute. Wookiee might have won. Are we doing the like closest without going over thing?
No.
Or
No,
I think Tashi still.
I had
nailed it.
4.
He had 6.
Tashi had 6.
What was it? 5?
Yeah, 5.
I guess
had 4.
technically Tashi wins because you went over Wookiee's
Yeah.
bet, so
Yeah.
Tashi is closest.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
congrats, brother. The
I
young
think
one,
right was always the other way.
the youngest one, got it.
Cool.
All right. Well, so
All right,
Vulcan-
everybody.
Vulcan says good night,
Yeah,
Wookiee.
Yep. Thank you, Vulcan. Have a good night.
And let me know what's going on with that fucking frame.
Yeah.
Well, I got the mat and the glass.
I saw.
and
That
everything
was a cool
for it,
picture.
so I sent that
I
picture
appreciate
to you.
Yeah, that was
They actually
cool.
cut the mat correctly, which I was
Good.
impressed with.
That's really that's cool.
But yeah,
Awesome.
so I have
Looking
some
forward to
ideas
it.
for it. So
Good, man. I can't wait to see. I know it's going to look cool once it's finally done. So that'll be
yeah, I
awesome.
just got to get it going. And now that it's 100 billion fucking degrees outside,
Yeah.
that's gonna make it even more.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's a dry heat.
don't sweat it. Yeah, it's a dry heat. Don't sweat it. Just whenever. But it'll be
Yeah.
cool next time.
No, I
thanks
need
for
to get
hanging,
it
brother.
done.
Thanks
All
for
right,
hanging,
again.
and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, Eek, Kurt, Tashi, have a good
Later,
one,
man.
guys. Always a pleasure
Good
being with
work.
you guys.
Yeah, good to see
All
you.
right. All right.
Take it easy, man.
Have a good rest of your weekend.
Bounce them.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, I won't go too much longer
Oh.
because it's been 2 hours. What?
6.
What? What? What are you talking about? What? Are you? Oh my God, he did. Holy. You and me, brother. So you win. Dude, I wish I had some cool little animation from you. Kashi wins the bet for the night. On dot. On dot. 6 times.
As soon as he
Exactly.
left, man, I'm like, I can't hear anybody.
Exactly. Yeah, basically that's what's weird. Anytime, whether I
So
post a video, post an image, someone comes or go, anything, it fucks your shit up.
I'm gonna have
So-
to look into this and figure this out.
It's got to be a router. I don't think it's an internet connection because there's no way. That would be way
Oh.
too fragile. I think it's the router.
All right, well, I'll look into it. I'll see what I can figure out.
See
I
what you
mean,
can
then
think.
I can see you guys fine,
Yeah.
but it's just the
It
sound.
just cuts the sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
What speakers do you, maybe it's a speaker thing. Maybe
I'm using the built-in ones, man. I just got a Mac and that's it. With the camera, it's got its own built-in speakers, camera, everything.
I would say check the router maybe. I mean, do you think is your router like years old, like 5+?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Could be that because
But
I
you
know
know-
on a wing, technology usually is good for about 5 years. They say.
Yeah.
Like your phone usually dies after 5 years. I know when it comes to desktop PCs, they say you need a new one, every 5 years, like at most. And I'm like, I've had mine for 6 and it's still going strong. So, knock on wood, but you
That's
never know. It could be the router.
When I canceled my cable,
Mhm.
I switched to Dish Network, but I had their old router
Yeah.
that I'd been using. And that thing was so old that everything that I sent back to them had a thing in the box where you put it in there. It was all cut out. That one it didn't have anything for it. It was that old. Like, that's how long I'd had it. I never changed it. It just
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I would just say maybe somehow check out your route. I don't know if you can run a diagnostic on a router or what, but
Really?
I'm thinking it could be that if it's that old. Like if your router was a year old, I'd say that's something else.
'Cause, I mean, last week I think is when I had the problem where I had to actually unplug the router and reboot it, and I hadn't done that in a long time. So because
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, whatever. Do what you can do. But yeah, we'll wrap it up here. It's been 2 hours. So all right. Well, again, like I said, for the next few weeks, I don't have shit to say about anything I'm really doing. So I guess we'll try to just have streams like this and talk
Maybe
about.
you'll get lucky and some more people like get stabbed or shot or something.
I'm hoping we go to war. That'd be fucking great. I'll be streaming every night if we do that.
Careful. War.
But yeah, I'm still, like I said, I'm still planning on doing like middle of July, the last chance campaign for intervention. I sketching up the design for the metal trading card. That'll be inked probably in a day or two. I'll post that.
Yeah,
and then basically you guys will just wait for the second batch of people to get that stretch goal open, and then everyone gets the metal trading card because I won't mail your guys stuff until that campaign's over. So again, you're probably looking at October, I'd say, before you get everything. But I'll keep everyone posted. But that's all basically I got. And then, like I said, when the intervention last chance campaign is done, everyone gets their shit and everything's all fucking done, then we'll get into this other shit and maybe pick away at it, beforehand. But yeah, this one tonight, I was just like, wow, I finally have a topic to talk about, And again, it's like, I don't want to get political, quote unquote, with shit. Like, I don't want to talk about elections and, that shit.
Yeah, there's enough people.
If it has to do with like death and evil demonic shit and rebellions, fuck yeah, I'll talk. You know what I mean? Because to me, that's not really political. That goes into another.
That's the stuff they won't talk about on the mainstream news.
Yeah.
Nobody's
So I'm like,
that crap anymore except the retirees, man. They're the only ones keeping it afloat.
Basically, anything that like somewhat hazily or clearly mirrors my fucking story, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I mean, and that's why I was just like with this, like, this is fucked up. Dude, this is like shit because like I said, in my whole story, eventually, and it'll probably never happen, so it's not really spoiling because the books take too fucking long to make. But what I wanted is for the story to progress is eventually it gets to the point where the alliance and the government and stuff start to really oppress the people. They start taking away crossbows and missile weapons. People start disappearing. It does start to become oppressive and tyrannical because the hidden demons and shit, they're growing and they're taking over and they're winning. And it gets to the point where it's like that, where now the people are fucked and they have to rebel against everything and everyone. And knowing that's the direction the story I was going, and I'm kind of seeing this in reality, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. So
Is
that's
there going to be any islands in this story where a guy lives there and he's got a bunch of unpaid and
I hate to
all the
disappoint
politicians go there to the island?
I hate to disappoint you, but that individual is not going to be in your best bet would be maybe in some ruins or rubble you'll uncover maybe a book or some ancient writing in another language talking about it. If you're lucky, the closest you'll get is maybe you'll dust off a wall and you'll see some sort of carving that looks like a familiar. Wait a minute.
So we're not
this guy?
We're not going to find.
Why do I feel like I've seen him before?
We're not going to find a cardboard box with the Epstein tablets in it.
I was going to ask about that.
Carved into it and everything.
No, it's and that's what's crazy is there are thousands of directions I can go with this shit, and you're just like stick to one or two, dude. It's like you start
to focus, would you?
Yeah, and it's like right now I'm just like, okay, right now I just want to get through. What the fuck is Rex been doing? How's his house? How's the dogs and shit? Yeah. Who are these fucking people visiting? Let's just start here. And then we'll figure out what happens. I mean, it's so small and simple compared to what I could be dealing with. That's how I'm going. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll just have to see. But again, that's the whole point of this whole role play thing is I basically want to, go from the whole working alone on indie comic shit to a group effort and just continuing the story from another section of the land. I mean, that's literally all it is. It's okay. Well, so we're not really focused on this group over here. Now we're focused on these people over here, and that people is you. But it's the same shit, same story, same shit's going on. The same shit that's going to happen in the books or future books is basically just going to happen to you guys now. That's the direction I'm going. And again, it sounds like that you and Tashi and Vulcan are in for sure. And that's all I fucking need is 3 players.
Yeah,
if we get more,
rolling up the characters, man, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and again, all this is.
I think you'll enjoy it.
This is the work end. This is the shit that takes time, unfortunately.
But it's still fun. I mean,
it can be. I don't. I'm hoping it is for you and me. But like Tashi's new, so I hope he's not bored.
It'll be better than that other guy did with you.
Well, either way, it'll be better than the last thing.
Yeah.
But like I said, yeah, like we'll have to roll up your character. But like I said, the fun, I guess the fun part for you is it is literally putting you on paper. And you may have never done that before. And so in a way, it's like, it's kind of like a new experience. It's like, wow, wait a minute. Like everything about me, physically, mentally, history, all this interest, it's all like, it's like a data sheet. It's like a Tashi data sheet. You know what I mean? It just happens to be in this dark fantasy world, which is nothing like reality. Apparently, it's so different. It's like, it's fuck, man. I mean, this could be you literally in like 10 fucking years for all we know. But, whatever, but that's the fun part. And then Vulcan. Now, okay. So again, Vulcan.
Yeah, he's been there.
Yeah. Vulcan, how long have you played for?
Yeah.
Let's wait for him to answer. Because I'm lazy on this too. Like, how much experience do you have in D&D, Vulcan? He seems like he has a lot, but he's never really said it. And see if you were here on webcam, you could answer right away instead of typing.
Right.
That's okay. We're patient. I'm not gonna like this answer, am I? It doesn't matter. Hey, dude, if you've never played before, that's fucking fine with me. As long as you're willing to, I don't give. It's been a while since I've. Okay, so you have played though, correct? Yeah. You have played. If he's played, then he's ahead of the game because you know what I'm saying? Tashi's played once, it sucked. I mean, Eek and me are veterans. 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
Oh, so he knows what the
but not consistent over the years. So yeah,
that's fine. No, he's an experienced player. That's all we need to know.
Meanwhile,
so
creation is fun. I agree.
He's just rusty. He's all it is he's like me. I haven't played in fucking 15, 20 years, dude. That's all right. I've done it all, dude. I never
played Star Wars, but
my role play was video games.
Horrible, man, because everything can kill you. Droids and everything.
The role play. This is like I said, when D&D ended for me, I kept role playing, which is video games, because MMORPGs, massive multiplayer online rolling play games. It's just D&D on a computer, and that's why I thought D&D was going to cease to exist, because I'm like, who the fuck needs paper and dice when you have sight and sound and this endless cool shit on the, Well, I didn't realize it, but no, it's in fact it got stronger. D&D went mainstream and more popular. I'm like, really? It was a shock.
In video, yeah.
But I got into I played Star Wars: The Old Republic for.
I played that.
Geez. Did you?
Yeah, I played the Knights of the Old Republic too.
Okay, dude, I did them all. Do you remember Star Wars Galaxies, or were you not born yet? That was in the 2000s.
I might have been born yet, but went off when I was like 6.
All right, let me tell you. Star Wars Galaxies, brother, you missed it. Because, I know, clearly Vulcan's a Warhammer guy.
Yeah.
Star Wars Galaxies, I think that was like early 2000s, because I was in Vegas when I played that. It was like 02, 03. That was probably the coolest MMORPG in the history of games, period. Like, all you have to do is, dude, there's videos on YouTube like crazy. There's all sorts of info. It was the fucking coolest and the best orchestrated game like that, like ever.
I've heard you can actually still access it.
Oh, it's weird. It's you can, but it's this weird private handful of people.
Yeah.
They've tried to they protested it when they were shutting it down years ago and signatures, and it's just like it ain't up to you. It's up to the fucking servers and the company who owns the servers. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, it was only good for about a year, and then they completely fucked it up, and they just fucked the game up, and they lost. That's when I quit. I said, I'm out.
I've heard that before. Yeah.
It was just stupid. They made Jedis common, so big surprise. Everyone's running around their Jedi. So okay, we're done. You know what I mean? So whatever. But for that 1 year, it was fucking amazing. Amazing. Do you want to talk about
just for the record? I wouldn't have been a Jedi.
Neither would
I wasn't, dude. I was a sniper. I was a sharpshooter. I was a sharpshooter medic. That's what I was. So I was a
That's
healer.
precisely what I would have wanted to be.
Well, you know, it's funny. It's like your character. I'm like, holy shit, that's kind of like what Tashi is going to be in the game, because I don't know why, but I thought being a sniper was cool as shit because you had all these awesome bonuses, and you'd have to get in the shit. You could stay the fuck back and snipe people. You know what I mean? But then medic was cool because there was a lot of the crafting. Crafting was huge in the game. Crafting farm shit, growing. Oh god, it was so fucking cool. It was insane. I'm getting depressed just thinking about it. But
That's
so
actually what my
that.
character was that one time I played D&D was. He was a sniper medic.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
So, dude, you fit right in, man. You'll be fine. I did the Knights of the Old Republic. That was the single player one, right?
Yeah. I played that and the MMO.
Was that reveal fucked up or what? You know, the big reveal
of
your character?
Yeah.
I was just like, are you serious? And I'm like, I have to watch this again. There's no fucking way. The way they did it was just, they build it up, all these stories and all this talk about Revan and all this shit, all these weird, and then halfway through when they have that cutscene and it shows Revan standing there on the cliff and in the armor and that fucking camera swivels around and then Revan is you. I'm like, what the fuck? You are Revan, dude. It was the biggest fucking craziest twist in like a video game in the history of video games.
I had that spoiled for me before I even played the game.
I didn't. Because the guy who I worked with played it, and he's like, "Have you gotten to the big reveal?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's just like, "I'm not saying shit." He's like, "Just keep playing. You're gonna shit. You're gonna fucking pass out." I'm like, "Okay." It was like a night or two later. I went back to work. As soon as all he did was look at my face, and he's like, "You did." It was so funny. I'm like, I couldn't fuck. I literally was like in shock in my chair, going, "No fucking way." Dude, the way they did it was perfect because you hear about Revan like just here and there and all these things and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And your character kind of course, at the beginning of the game, he has a memory loss and he's found on a battlefield kind of thing. But you can't piece. Are you shitting me? Because you're like first level, you're a dork. You know what I mean? And of course, you get more experience and stuff and blah, 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 blah. And then you get to this point in the game where this chick who's been kind of like assisting you the whole time, and she's a Jedi, there's this she finally tells the truth. And the reason why she's been shadowing you like a teacher almost is because she knows who you really were. And they show it with the camera cutscene of Revan fight. You're like, what does Revan have to do with this? And then they show Revan from his back, and the camera, and then you see it's you in the armor. And you're like
the Fight Club moment where you figure things out.
Yeah. But the way for a video game to do it that way cinematically was nuts because no player saw. I mean, you got no clue. Yeah. They did it so well where you became so familiar with this legendary Revan badass motherfucker. Who the fuck is this cool guy? You know what I mean? And then it ends up being you. And you were Revan. And because of the battle, you lost your memory and kind of had to relearn shit. And they hid you from everybody. And then you find out you are Revan. Oh, God, it was fucking insane, dude. And that wasn't an MMORPG. Yeah. But then when I heard about Star Wars, the Old Republic coming, I saw that a year in advance. They released all the planets. I'm like, oh, my God. And they're like, you're going to have your own ship. And I'm just like, I'm done. I'm out of life for about 5 years. Like I won't be a citizen for about 5 years because I will do nothing but live this game. I'll have to like go on some sort of fucking food stamps because there's no way I'm going to work. I mean, I was just like, I'm going to be a meth addict on this fucking game. You know what I mean?
I knew a guy in the army who spent $16,000 on that game.
Dude, I didn't spend shit on that. Well, I mean, I did with the internet, you know, the monthly fee, but like I wasn't buying shit.
Like fucking everything you can buy. This fucking dude bought it. Unlike an E4 salary.
There are people like that. And I see, I'm not that insane. I am actually, you know, who I want to compare myself to when it comes to money, being a money pincher, but I'm like them when it comes to my money. You know what I'm saying? Not that bad, but I'm tight with my money. You know what I mean? So even shit like video games, maybe a little here and there, but I won't go nuts spending hundreds of dollars. And some people are insane. They're spending your friend thousands. It's just like, dude, you got a problem.
You know, I worked with a guy. He was so hooked on video games. He had like 3 big ass TVs and a bunch of consoles and stuff. And Hurricane Ike comes through the wind. We got all the wind damage from it, knocked out the power in his neighborhood. 2 weeks.
He was
he drove up to Meyer and went in and bought a Sony. What was the little one mobile one? I can't even think of the name of it. He was out there in the parking lot playing.
The handheld.
He was joking for a video game
they can be so addictive to the wrong people, and I'm one of these people. But I actually do have a lot of self-control because it's not like I didn't work for. I worked a full-time fucking job and played the fucking game afterwards and on weekends. It was nights and weekends. I was a fucking Star Wars geek with this game. But I was ordering Domino's pizza every night. I had to say, I was so hooked I didn't fix food. You know, I'm like, fuck it. I'm ordering, they'll deliver. And it was so funny because I'm a good tipper. You know, I usually tip Domino's guys $5 or $10 every time. And it was this short Mexican dude who was my delivery guy the one time. I tipped him $10 or something. Well, guess who fucking delivered to me every single
Dude, they'll fight over your order.
This guy had to have done that. He said, this gringo's mine. This is my fucking $10. So he every time delivered. And after about the 3rd or 4th time, he's like, hey man, what are you doing in here? He's like, I swear to God, dude, he's standing in his uniform and everything. He's like, I always see you on this computer. What are you doing over there? Yeah. I said, dude, check this shit out. You know what I mean? So I brought him over to the front of the computer. And of course, I made my character look exactly like me. I play me in every fucking game. I sculpt the face and hair and build just as close to me as possible.
I do that too.
I think a lot of people do. A lot of people don't. You know, like some skinny nerd and he plays a really big bald warrior or something. I'm like, no, I want to be in the game. You know, I want to be like, oh wow, I'm zapped in the game myself. A lot of people don't do that. But I think it's cool. You'll love this game because of that. See, if you're the type of person who's like, no, I want to play a dwarven muscle warrior with a mohawk, I'd be like, okay, that's cool, but that ain't you, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. The fact that you like playing you'll be fine. So my character was sitting in his throne in his house because I had houses on Dantooine and Tatooine and fucking everywhere. I was rich. My wealth was like 1.5 million in the game. And I had this big like throne, and like the back of the throne was to the camera, you know, of the street. And so I was like, check this out, dude. And so I swiveled the throne around so he saw me, and he's like, holy shit, dude, it's you. I said, is this fucking crazy? I said, check this out. And I'm like showing this guy my house and 6 fucking speeders and pets and everything. And he's just like, fuck, this is so cool, man. And I said, dude, you should, when you get off work, you should come hang out and watch sometime. So, but yeah, boy, he sure fucking delivered on time. Every time. Domino's pizza delivery, dude. I wish I got his name.
I'll tell you about the guy I worked with at FedEx. When I was delivering packages, this kid that worked next to me, when he figured out who I was, he's like, dude, you're a legend at the Norwood La Rosa's, which is the big Cincinnati pizza place.
Yeah.
Local, you know.
Why?
Yeah, you're like a legend at the Norwood La Rosa's because eat La Rosa's because my wife doesn't cook.
Oh, okay.
Sorry if you're listening, honey.
So they know you as a customer?
Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm talking to him. Because we tip good.
Mm-hmm.
And I started remembering, I'm like, dude, I remember Kathy and Noah out there talking about, we just put new numbers up on the house.
Mm-hmm.
And they were arguing about it. And the pizza guy's standing there and they're trying to drag him into it. Like, you can see him fine from here. And
yeah.
Well, no, you can't. And then, well, what do you think? And the guy's just like, here's your pizza. You know, I pulled up and I'm like, leave him alone, man. Get him out.
I tell you, yeah, here's a little bit of wisdom for you, Tashi. If you want to make friends, all you gotta do is tip good when it comes to servers, bartenders, waitresses, food delivery people. And you don't have to ton, but $5, $5 to $10.
Yeah.
Dude, they will, believe me. You will be top of the fucking list. So you won't have to worry about food, late, drink, none of that shit. Just any serving when it comes to food and drinks, just be cool with the tip. And they remember you because, dude, there are so many cheap ass motherfuckers out there.
That's what that guy told me, man. That guy told me they fight over your order.
Yeah.
Because we tip good. I'm driving through Norwood one day. I always take the back streets, and I come up to this light, and there's a guy with the La Rosa's thing on top of his car.
Yeah.
And the light turns green, and as he comes through the intersection past me, he honks the horn and waves.
That's funny as shit.
Like, that's embarrassing, man.
I gotta catch up with Vulcan. He's did he? Oh, so he played. See, a lot of people play this.
You'll have good friends.
First name base with all the dominoes. Yeah. No, just that one, dude. Yeah, just that one. And I swear I wish his name. But God, that was 20 fucking years ago. But oh yeah, this little Mexican dude. And that one time he's like, "What are you doing over there, man?" You know, he was so curious because every time he delivered, I'm on the fucking computer being you know. And he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But when he saw it, he's like, "Holy shit, man, this is cool." He thought it was so fucking cool. I was like, "Dude, it's the best game ever." So yeah, that was that Galaxies. But yeah, Star Wars: The Old Republic. Yeah, I played that, dude. I was a smuggler, of course.
So was I.
Very good for you, man. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Smuggler, the ship. Oh God, it was so fucking cool. It was so cool at first. And then after, it just started to get weird, the game. Like the design, it started to get real gay. Did you notice? It got gay.
I started playing in like 2012, so.
I played day one. Because I had my fucking account like months before the game even started because I saw it a year before. And every update I watched and took screenshots. Oh my God, all these planets. Oh God, it's going to be so cool. So I literally like day one when it opened, I remember downloading the game, picking the server because there's the 12 servers and shit. And I fucking played that shit straight for like 5 months. But then I had to stop for a while. And then I picked the game back up like a fucking year or so later. And I was so amazed that it was weird because I stopped playing on Hoth. I was on this cliff on Hoth, and there was this crazy cave of shit behind me. And that's where I ended. And like a year and a half later, when I played again, I was exactly there. I wasn't home or in a shit. It was exactly where I left. And I was like, God, that's fucking weird. That a year and a half has passed. I have no connection to this server. I mean, I lost my internet for a while. And it just remembers this is where you left off. This is where you pick up. And I was like, son of a bitch, that was cool. So yeah, I loved Star Wars: The Old Republic for a while, but to me, it just started to get really weird, like kind of gay. And then it started to get political because it was woke. Yeah. I didn't even realize it, but the wokies were taking over.
Yeah.
When Trump was elected.
Oh, so yeah, that was after I stopped playing.
What's that?
That was after I stopped playing.
2016. I was still playing. And then I started to see Jedis running around ripping on Trump, and I'm like, oh, God, here we go. And after that, I'm like, this is weird. It's like there's too much real life. I didn't realize it was woke, but it was woke. And so I basically stopped playing. And then the Star Wars nightmare started again. What?
It made me give up professional sports. They're all
Yeah, well,
can't we just
it
have
was-
a ball game? I mean, what the fuck?
it was the slow destruction of Star Wars in my life, because after that, the movies, everything sucked. You know, it became political. And so what I did, and actually ironic, it was probably the best thing to happen to me, is they just want to destroy everything like fucking cockroaches, What ironically, the best thing that happened is that I said, well, fuck Star Wars, I guess I'm done. And I went back to Dragon Age Origins, which to me is the best game I've ever played in my life. No game has topped Dragon Age Origins.
I do like that game a lot.
I play it once a year, like clockwork, and I stretch it out as long as possible. Over a month.
I actually never beat it because my computer died while I was like halfway through it.
Oh no!
I lost all my progress.
I have researched that game. I know every hidden everything, every fucking conversation. Like I have reached the corner of everything possible in that game. Like you know what I mean? And I still play it once a year. I'm almost like in tears at the end because it's so fucking good. So
that was made by the same company.
What's that?
And that was made by the same company.
Yeah. And that's why I don't know if that's why, but all I know is that Origins is the best game I've ever played. Like nothing has beat it, even now. And that was 2009. Did it come out 2009?
Something like that. Yeah, I think so.
We're talking. It's kind of getting old there. You know, I don't know shit. It's still awesome. It's still the best. I used to tell Ika, I used to threaten Ika. I said, if we ever, and here we are getting ready to play D&D. So it shows you how false my threats are. I said, if I ever DM'd again, I would require the players to play Dragon Age Origins from start to finish before I ever allowed them to roll up a character. Okay, here we are. He doesn't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. He's like,
dude, I don't need to play that. I survived Callisto.
Well, he's got a lot of experience. But it's cool that Tashi, you played. That helps me. Because basically it's like, okay, well, if you thought Dragon Age Origins was cool, then you're in. You'll be fine.
All right.
Because that is what I like. That's the dark fantasy that I like, where shit doesn't necessarily end happily. In fact, it gets kind of twisted and sick sometimes. You know what I mean? That's what I fucking love. And that's what people loved about Origins, which is why Dragon Age 2 was lame as fuck. Now they kind of made up for it with Inquisition. Did you ever try Inquisition?
No.
Dragon Age. It's a third one.
I bought it. I remember I bought it for Xbox, but then I stopped playing Xbox and just moved on to PC, so I never got around to it.
Okay, well, all my games are PC. I've never owned an Xbox or PlayStation or nothing. Everything I do is on PC.
I'm also the same way. Just I think I got it for like $2 on Xbox. So I was like, why not? But I never played Xbox, so I was like,
yeah,
I gotta do it.
That's rare because your generation, that's all they do. Usually, they don't play PC games. They're like, PCs suck, you know. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm old. But
I don't know. Some people like the PC stuff better. I kind of like the console personally. I like the controller, you know, instead of.
I just always like PC games because for a while they were always more complicated and like intelligent because all the keys on your keyboard did something.
Yeah.
Where this is
System
limited, 8 or 10. You know, this is like I got 30 fucking. I got a menu that's long as fuck of shit I can do. Inventory, you know, that's what I like. That fucking totally immersive shit. So my
favorite video game company is Looking Glass Studios, and that was like all they did, like Thief the Dark Project, System Shock, Ultima Underworld.
That's cool. I've heard of it. EA, BioWare, I think is it Raven Software. Back this was literally before your time, Tashi, 90s.
So was Looking Glass Studios.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then have you know about Heretic and Hexen?
Yeah, those are fun.
Oh, dude, I re-downloaded them just for the fuck of it, for nostalgia's sake. Because on Steam, they're like fucking free and shit, or really cheap, like $1. And I'm like, we used to be so addicted to this shit. Hexen, Heretic, Doom, all that shit. Oh god, dude, those games were the shit in the 90s. And now they look like shit because it's all fucking pixelated. I'm like, this looks horrible. But anyway, so Origins awesome. Dragon Age 2 pretty lame. Not as bad as a lot of people say, but it's just I don't know what it is. It's lame.
I've never heard anyone say anything good about it.
Yeah, I would not suggest it. Don't waste your time and money on Dragon Age 2. Inquisition made up for it completely because it's not as good as Origins, but their graphics went like boom. You know what I mean? Like they vaulted 3 levels of tiers of graphics for Inquisition. It's nuts. It's like it's hard to go back because their graphics are so fucking good in Inquisition. You look at Origins and you're like, ooh, you know. But
I don't mind the graphics for Origins because the whole thing was stylized, so it's not like the style goes out of.
It still looks good. Like I said, I play once a year, and I'm like, man, one of these times I play, I'm gonna look at it and go, God, this sucks. It does. It still looks fucking cool. I don't know what they did, but it's something about their style or something, but it still holds up. So I still love fucking playing it. You know what I mean? But Inquisition is. I mean, I think it got Game of the Year. It really racked up the awards when it came out. But even that, dude, that came out in 2014. So that's a 12-year-old fucking game, you know? So I am currently playing that on when I need to escape from my escape. You know, when one escape is too much, I jump to that escape.
You're starting to sound like my dog. You know, we started putting chicken on his dog food so that he would eat his dog food, and now you put the chicken on there, and he just kind of looks the other way until you put something else, some chili or butter or something.
Exactly right. I'm like, I need escapes from my escape because the one escape gets too time consuming, and you know,
bougie dog.
Okay. I'm done drawing for the day. I'm done writing for the day or all this shit. I just want to fucking run around and kill shit and buy shit and grow shit. You know what I mean? So I've been playing Inquisition off and on for a while.
I was a World of Tanks guy for a long time.
Oh, God. Well,
like blowing up shit, man.
Yeah.
I tried that once and couldn't figure it out.
Oh, I love that, man. It's
I never
so
did
fun.
See, the cool thing about these games, Zeke, is you can blow shit up. I have grenades. I have 3 types.
Yeah, true.
I have a fucking fire grenade. I have like a poison grenade. There's an ice grenade. There's lots of explosions. And if you're a mage, you're blowing the living shit out of it. In fact, dude, the goddamn explosions on the mage who's with me is so fucking loud. It's like vibrations. Fuck. Like when it's like midnight, 1 a.m, I'm like, fucking, I know a neighbor's going to complain, and they never do things. But it's so fucked. There's some of this shit so cool. But yeah, Inquisition to me is like a 9. Origins is a 10 plus. It's just it still hasn't been replaced. And they even said that. They said Inquisition really stepped up, but it still isn't as dark as Origins 1. And that's what the fans want. They want that somber, dark, serious tone from Origins. And Inquisition almost gets there, but just not enough. It's still there's still some pretty shit, kind of gay in it a little bit. But what are you gonna do? So that's where I am, dude. I love that shit. So again, if you like that shit, that's the fucking style we play in.
Yeah, I've actually been looking to find like an original PC disc of Dragon Age Origins.
Dude, I have those, but I mean now it's on Steam. You know,
I'd rather have the disc. I don't like this, like you pay some money and it shows up on a list of video games on your computer.
It is cool, but the thing is, the Dragon Age Origin disc that I have, it isn't as good as what Steam can give you, because Steam gives you like the anniversary edition, and there's all these DLCs. There's so much. Oh, dude, there's 4, 5, 6 DLCs. Oh Christ, they're all. I mean, every single one's fucking awesome. And there's all these extra items and shit and fucking anniversary crap and blah blah blah. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just give in and do the Steam thing now. So now, yeah, I don't have games. I don't do discs. I have them in this other room in a box, but all the games I do, I just download from Steam because they always offer the anniversary bonus material, blah 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 blah, and I always I'm like, I want the most shit. I want a game where it takes up 5 years of my fucking life. You know what I mean? I don't want a game that's over in a month. I want it to go 6 months. You know, I do. It's an addiction. It's like if I'm into something, I want anything that exists with it.
That's
So
kind
I
of
can-
something that bothered me playing. I play Medal of Honor or whatever. All those kind of. I played a lot of those first
Mhm.
person. And you pay 50 something bucks for the game, and like a week goes by. Well, done with that. I knocked that one out.
No, that's what I love about and it's funny, it's like how I switched from films like Hollywood and the theater to series, right? Because and the best example is World War Z. Remember World War Z, that movie? You ever heard of it or saw it?
I've heard of it, haven't seen it.
Okay, but don't bother. It sucks. Okay, so it's a zombie apocalypse from before it starts. It was okay, but compared to Walking
Is that the one
Dead,
where Will Smith shoots his dog?
oh no, that's the other one. Will Smith within the zombie apocalypse.
Oh,
That's,
that was that was a remake of Omega Man, is what it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
The fuck was that
shit.
called?
Yeah, what was the name? I had it right there too.
Oh.
When I saw it, I just remember going, "It's a remake of Omega Man with Charlton Heston."
Well, we'll remember. It'll click. But
Yeah.
no, this
come up with it.
World War Z is with Brad Pitt. And
Yeah.
it's the zombie apocalypse, except in World War Z, the zombies are fast as fuck. They sprint. They're just like fucking. It's cool, but the problem is so the movie starts off and everything's normal, right? And then slowly this shit happens, and then oh Christ, cataclysmic, and then by the end of the movie they solve the problem and the zombies are burning and everything's cool in an hour and a half, right? Then you go to The Walking Dead, where it's the same shit, right? And but then it keeps going and going, and it's paced and it's going for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. That's fucking cool because that's realistic. You wouldn't wrap up a zombie apocalypse from start to finish in a fucking hour and a half. It would take years, and it would change. And that's why I'm like, there's something about the series which are better than Hollywood films, because in a movie it's an hour and a half to 2 hours and that's it. No, I want this every week shit. And when I buy the DVDs, I want to have, 15 fucking discs to watch. You know what I mean? It's just like
I Am Legend.
That's it. I Am Legend. Will Smith. And so that's around the time when everything was going woke, where I kind of switched from Hollywood, from being a film junkie to a series junkie, a TV series junkie, because there was just so much more content. There's just so much more cool shit. Now that's all turned into shit. So I'm a nothing. Now I have no series, no film, no nothing. I just play fucking 12-year-old D&D games all the time. But whatever. What are you going to do? So anyways, well, that's good to know, Tashi. And Vulcan, okay, so you have experience. That's good. Yeah.
You remember when
Seriously,
for the NRA?
I don't even watch old TV, man. I literally, but it's because of what I have to work on the fucking book all the time and shit and trailers and everything. So I basically, it's video games and that's it. I mean, I don't have cable. I don't want cable. I want TV, so I don't have TV. All I watch is DVDs on that. So okay, I guess old series because we're watching this Battlestar Galactica shit. So I'm watching old, like whatever cable series.
Kinda old.
Kinda old.
I know.
I mean, it's 22 years old.
Is it really that?
Yeah, I guess it is. 22. Dude, it came out in 03 or 04. Isn't that nuts? I'm like,
crazy, man.
It seems like it's 10 to 15 to me.
I mean, it's like
I
I had some of the guys at work when I was, haven't you seen Fight Club? And one of them's like, what year did it come out? And I was like, 99, I think. I wasn't even born yet.
That's a fucking Tashi. I'm like, oh god.
That was the year before I was born.
You got to remind me of that sometimes because we'll talk. Eke and I'll talk about. That was so fucking cool, and you're just like, I wasn't even around yet. I'm like, oh. Boy.
I mean, you're pretty keyed in, but yeah, there's some
stuff
that you're not gonna get.
Right.
Hogan's
but
Heroes,
yeah, it is. It's.
I don't really like Hogan's Heroes. It's kind of.
I thought it was fun, man.
Wow,
dude, I like Gilligan's Island, like that whole like 60s like goofy TV thing. That just
it was what was that like a slapstick almost practically? It was simple.
I don't know what you call that. Just
like simple-minded comedy,
like the Love Boat. That's another one. Like,
yeah. Well, a sitcom was it?
That's
sitcom,
the one all the
sitcom?
celebrities went on.
It was a sitcom. Technically, they're just called sitcoms.
Yeah, I
right?
guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
There aren't
Dude,
many sitcoms I particularly like.
everything was that way. Fucking Taxi,
Love
Barney Miller, Welcome Back,
Barney
Kotter,
Miller was funny too.
Love
man.
Boat, Gilligan's Island, Mary Tyler. I mean, dude, like every fucking show was the same way. I mean, you're right, that category, and they don't exist anymore. I mean, think about that. What sitcoms?
Well, there's 4 million channels now. There used to be 3. You know, I mean, maybe 4.
But some of them were good. You know what I started watching clips of? Just like I said, I'm so fucking weird. I'll get like some thought will hit me randomly, like something from the fucking 80s or something, and I'll be like, "Wow, that's fucked up." I remember that, and then I go to YouTube and find it, and next thing I know, for like the next 2-3 nights, I'm watching this 40-year-old fucking TV show. You know what that just happened with last week? Chico and the Man. Remember that?
I worked with a guy
and the Man, and I'm like,
yeah,
that was fucked up. That was in the 70s, and that main star died of suicide. Like,
did he really?
You know how old he was?
He did, didn't he?
You know how old he was? I couldn't believe it. You know how old he was? 22.
Yeah, he was real
20
young.
fucking 2.
Yeah.
He offed himself. I'm just like, oh my god, are you
So did
serious?
so did Tattoo from
Yeah.
from what was the name of that?
Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island.
Yeah.
The plane. Yeah.
But that dude in Chico and the Man, dude, he was banging celebrity chicks.
Yeah.
Like hot celebrity chicks.
Yeah.
They fucking loved him. He
Yeah.
was like just that dude had he had a future in film and everything. And he was depressed and killed himself. And I'm like, I don't. It's like Robin Williams. It's like all these like celebrities who are depressed, and so they suicided. I'm like, you want depressed, motherfucker? Live my life for one fucking week. You want depressed? You know? Don't you? What is this? The world knows you. You are a multi-millionaire. You can't go.
Dave Chappelle did a skit about that where he's talking about his buddy from school that.
Dude,
You know,
it's
20
made
years
no
later,
sense to
still
me.
selling shoes at the
Yeah.
shoe store in the mall or whatever, and he's still toughing it out. But Anthony Bourdain just, you know.
I mean,
like, yeah.
I'm not saying that we should be depressed and our lives suck, but I'm saying in comparison to, say, Robin Williams or whoever,
Yeah.
we three aren't shit.
Right.
And you have to admit that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
We're still here, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a needle in my arm. I need to fucking just get out of this nightmare. I'm just like, no, I'm hanging with you fucking guys for 2 hours. You know what I mean? I'm just like, it's not that bad. Sometimes it sucks and sometimes it doesn't.
That's life, man. You know.
But for these guys like Robin Williams and these celebrities to be millionaire, I mean, they're millionaires, dude.
Yeah.
They have hot chicks and fucking everyone loves them. And you're depressed? How does that work?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
You know,
I
I haven't watched anything Robin Williams since he killed himself.
I'm
a
think
guy
either.
that'll go back and watch movies all the time. You know, I mean, he hit some great movies. I haven't watched shit that he did.
Well, I don't watch Hollywood shit, period. So, but I hear you. It's weird since he did. I'm like, why would he suicide?
I mean, things like 1 Hour Photo. He did serious stuff that was really fucking good.
The one I want to see is
Good Will
that
Hunting. What was the one? The serial killer one up in Alaska.
The Alaska with Al Pacino. I want to see it.
Oh, good.
They say it's good. They say he's good at playing a villain.
Yeah,
I bet he is.
He was good in a serious role, man.
Yeah.
Since he killed him, I'm like,
but I mean, I don't care how fucking crazy you are. That's too crazy for me. It's like, you are not, you're not even here logically. If you honestly are like, my life sucks, I'm depressed.
Yeah.
What do you have to be depressed about? Exactly. You know what I mean?
Well, he didn't want to look like Michael J. Fox because he had some kind of same thing.
It just is weird.
Parkinson's. I guess he had some version of Parkinson's or whatever that was going to kill him.
I don't know.
J. Fox is still out there doing all this, but he's still acting as far as.
Dude, look at Bruce Willis. That poor bastard.
Yeah, he's retired though.
We don't see him anymore. I'm sure they won't even allow cameras. But talk about now. There's a fucker who could suicide it, and I'd say, yep, I'd do the same, brother, because the fucking action star. You know, he's banging Demi Moore and shit. It's just like when you go from that to this fucking poor shell of a thing you are now.
It sounds like he may not even know it. You know?
Well, he probably doesn't. You know, it's like when we're talking about that horrible death of Gene Hackman. I mean, what a fucking nightmare.
He walked around for a week.
Oh,
his wife was dead there for a week, and he's just
when they found him, he was dead. For a while. She was dead for like 2 or 3 weeks. Dogs are dead. It's just like, could you imagine the poor fucking bastards that came into that scene? Oh my god, dude. They're probably in therapy for a fucking year from the shit they saw. Because I know the dogs were eating them. They had to be. How'd the dogs live our 2 weeks?
There were 2 dogs that were alive that were not.
One dead.
One that was dead that was.
How'd the 2 dogs live? You figure it out. You got 2 bodies laying there.
What are the odds they had one of those teams that feeds the dog every day?
An multi-Academy Award winning movie star, and his dog is eating him.
Yeah.
As he's laying there dead for a week. And he doesn't even know it. I mean, what the fuck? What sin did he do to deserve that? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, what fucking child did he diddle to deserve that? I mean, Jesus.
God, I hope not.
And it's like they were in some estate in fucking Arizona or something. I mean, you know, not like they're in a ghetto of Chicago. Some fucking palatial place gated with security and shit. And this is how you go? Oh, dude. There's no justice in the world.
I'm getting rid of my dog.
That's how it is. They're carnivores. They're carnivores. Right. You know what I mean? Vulcan. I know Vulcan said Robin Williams was a Warhammer player. You know who Vin Diesel, right?
Oh, he is too?
No, he's a D&D player.
Oh, is he really?
Current D&D player, currently.
Dude, you got to get him on the show, man. We'll be famous.
I'm waiting for the email. His people said he'll call you. No bullshit. He plays D&D. He's an avid D&D player, and he still plays occasionally. And you know what he plays? You know what he plays? His character? An elf assassin.
Get the fuck out of here.
Is that cool or what?
Like the total opposite of him.
But he's one of those guys who wants to escape to be something else. I believe it was an elf assassin. Maybe it's a thief, but it's either an elf thief or an elf assassin. And he is like proud, like no embarrassment. In fact, there's videos of him playing D&D. Like, it's funny. I mean, Vin Diesel.
Really?
Bald, muscles,
yeah.
Movie star. And he's at a fucking table with dice and paper with other nerds playing D&D, and he's like loving it. And you're like, how did this happen? How did this motherfucker become a Hollywood celebrity?
Well,
and he's still playing
I haven't seen him in any movies in a while. So
well,
I've been busy playing.
Cats Out of the Roof. Yeah, they're like,
I don't think I've ever seen a Vin Diesel movie.
Yeah.
I've
never
seen a couple.
One?
What?
You've never seen one? Is that what you said?
I don't think so.
The one I would suggest is one of his first. It's that Alien one where he's blind.
Oh, yeah.
Riddick or whatever.
Pitch Black.
Pitch Black.
Wow.
That was cool.
And there's Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah,
I have seen that. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot
small bit. He didn't last too long, but
yeah. Spoiler alert: he gets shot.
But that Pitch Black is cool, dude. It's fucking cool. It's weird. It's not a high budget movie. It's kind of, I wouldn't say low budget, but you know.
And you remember when he said, "I don't do sequels."
Yeah. And then Chronicles of Riddick and blah, 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 blah.
Like a prequel and a sequel.
But like, I've never seen that Fast and Furious shit. I'm like, yeah, okay. Why don't I just stare at a fucking wall with a naked chick on it? That's about as intelligent as those movies. It's just like, a whole bunch of fast cars and doing stupid shit. Now, if I want that, I lived in Vegas.
Triple X did the first one, I think. I don't know, they didn't do the second.
I just, that kind of shit, I fucking, to me, it's garbage.
Too. I can't remember. There was another one where he was like in the DEA or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, again, I remember when he first came out, because I remember my brother telling me about it.
Yeah.
At the time, and again, I was in Vegas, but he was like, keep your eye on this guy named Vin Diesel. And I'm like, okay. And I saw him in the fucking Alien movie, Pitch Black, whatever. And he said, he's going to be the next Schwarzenegger. He's going to be huge. I said, really? And I watched, I'm like, this fucking guy? I'm like, first of all, he's like short, you know.
He was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Who the
He
fuck
played
was doing
Groot.
that?
He played Groot.
That's right. He was Groot.
I forgot about that.
That's
Groot.
funny.
Yeah.
But he
I
was
forgot all about
cool,
that.
but I'm like, I can't see him being the next Schwarzenegger. He ain't that cool. I mean, Schwarzenegger's got that distinct personality and
Yeah.
universe 12 years in a row. Vin Diesel's cool and a badass, but he just wasn't that. And it showed because he didn't become the next Schwarzenegger. He did some major shit,
Yeah.
but no Schwarzenegger, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think any actor can do like the old. I think like who's the next Harrison Ford? Who's the next Schwarzenegger? Who's the next Sylvester Stallone? No one. No one.
I mean,
'Cause-
who's ever the next anyone?
no.
Right.
No one. It's like it's like okay, like look at John Wayne. Who's the next John Wayne? No one. I mean, who's the next Clint Eastwood? I mean, like all those old actors, I think, are so fucking distinct, and everything was so different that they're not. Everything is so different now. Like I couldn't tell you one actor who's under 30. I have no fucking clue who these people are now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not distinct. They don't have that. They don't have any sand or character. Not even any bad character. That's from Unforgiven. That's Gene Hackman from Unforgiven. God, that's a good movie. Oh, dude, that's such a good movie.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
so video games is cool.
He's doing a lot of producing work.
Vin Diesel?
Yeah, he's got some stuff coming up.
Dude, look up Vin Diesel. Put in Vin Diesel D&D, and you'll be blown away.
Yeah, it's probably in his.
I mean, he's like a proud D&D player.
That's pretty cool, man.
It's fucking cool as shit. A Hollywood actor, action hero. It's like, dude, that is weird. You know,
that's pretty funny, man. I mean, that's
That's
cool.
funny. But yeah, I saw some video of him. So it must have been on Twitter years ago, where he was sitting at the fucking table playing. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Jesus, that's cool. You know what I mean? So, anyways.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we'll wrap it up.
Is an admitted fan of Dungeons and Dragons, and according to an interview on Late Night with Conan O'Brien in '93,
there you go.
He had played this for 24 years.
I told you, he's no bullshit. He's the real fucking deal. I'm just like, actually, Eek, you know what's fucked up? Your joke isn't. It's 99%. Yeah, I know it's funny, but there's a slight. So you're telling me there's a chance,
right?
Think about it.
Yeah.
If Vin Diesel is getting older and he's not an action star,
right?
And you know, when you get old, you always. I mean, look what I'm doing. I'm going back to high school now. The shit that I did in fucking high school, now I'm looping back to that. Maybe Vin Diesel, as he gets older and continues, will get more into D&D.
You could show.
And if our shit gets any sort of publicity, maybe Vin Diesel would be like, "Who are these fucking guys?"
I want to play with them.
They say, "Could you imagine? Could you imagine if we had?"
Maybe he would show up at your place and go, "Now I'm just going to put this out there, and this is a what if, a really big what if." Maybe he'll come to your place and do that.
Dude, it's so fun to think. I know, obviously, it's not going to being stupid, but think about that. It's like there is a 0.00001% chance that actually could happen because he is getting older. If he's still in a D&D, if he were to somehow see us, we play old school. We don't play pussy fucking rainbow shit. You know, he's probably going to become more old school because he's probably surrounded by the pussy rainbow shit.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Who the fuck are these guys? These seem like my kind of guys. Hey, you need a new player? Who the fuck? Who is this? Who is this, you fucking faggot?"
You can tell him, we'll let
Mr. Diesel. Who the fuck is this? Vin Diesel as in the fucking actor?
Tell him you have to play a tree if he's going to play with us.
You know what a tree? You know what a tree ant is, buddy?
Yeah,
you gotta play a baby tree ant. That dude, could you imagine if Vin Diesel played with us? I'd say, dude, you can play whatever the fuck character you want. If you want to play a little elf assassin, be my guest, bro. Do whatever. Because I know he'd be a good player, dude. He'd be badass. I guarantee he'd be badass. There's no way he's going to be some faggot pussy guy.
Yeah, he'd know what he was doing.
He's probably cutting the living shit out of people from behind. I'm going to shove it up his ass, twist it, and pull it out, and have his fucking long intestines hanging on my knife. I'm going to fry it in the fucking campfire. You know what I mean? He's probably a badass.
That's so funny. That's
Vin
pretty cool,
Diesel.
though, man, that he plays. I mean, hey.
Well, so okay, so there's the plan. There's our end goal. That's our end goal.
Get Vin Diesel in the group.
Use
and we'll all gang up and kill him.
Use oh man, you suck. You suck. We kicked your ass. But we'll get everyone possible who watches the stream who's involved to fucking like email them.
Yeah.
Which will only be like which would be like a total of like 8 people. But hey, it's still 8 emails. But the 8 of us will like email Vin Diesel and be like, "Hey, Mr. Diesel, if you want to play." No, you know, would that be cool if like we had a bunch of people to like somehow put the word out on streams and Twitter and YouTube?
Dude, you could trick.
Hey, you should check these guys out. They're badasses. They got visual aids. They got music, sound effects, everything. You know, if you're in a D&D, you should try Mr. Diesel.
I got the perfect.
And what if he was like, "Well, let me check these fuckers out," and he watched one of our streams and he's like, "Huh."
You just gotta use one of your nieces to be like, you know, write a
Hi,
fake
Mr. Diesel.
No, write a fake letter like I need a date for prom, and
I'm a
see
big
one of those
fan.
celebrities that'll do the. I'll go on prom with you, and then you'll trick him into. Here, sit down right here, Mr. Diesel.
I have a terminal illness. I have a terminal illness. My last wish
is to play some D&D with you. Yeah, and when he shows up to play and she's not there, oh, she died. So you know,
she passed. Sorry. But hey, while you're here, let's roll up. Let's not waste the night, Mr. D. What do you say? We have a spot right here for you.
Oh, it's so funny, man.
But in that, dude, that would just be so fucking weird. I'd be like, this is happening. There's no way.
I wonder how many more of them out there play.
Probably not many. I hate
probably not
many. I think
but there's a couple.
I think Vin Diesel's got to be unique. It's like he may not be as unique as Schwarzenegger, but he's definitely unique if he's an Hollywood action star, who plays fucking D&D like still. That's fucked up. I mean, that's fucked up. Think about it. Like he doesn't give a shit about other celebrities are like, dude, what? Are you serious? Are you serious? We're having a party tonight. Everyone's going to be there. You're playing this silly game. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And he's probably like, yo, what about it? Fuck you. I don't want to be with you fucking faggots.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
yeah,
that's crazy, dude. He's like cool in my book. I'm like, motherfucker, you cool in my book. Because you know he gets shit from people.
Boy.
Hot actresses, like, oh my God, are you serious? Right. Could you imagine those bitches? Oh, God. They're probably just laughing. Oh, you're not serious, are you? Yeah, what about it?
Well, he probably found it that played. He probably found a girlfriend that played, you know.
I didn't believe when I first heard it. I'm like, there's these fucking action stars. Are you serious? Who's a fucking retard that made this fucking rumor up?
Right.
Son of a bitch. There he was on stream. I'm like,
bullshit.
Jesus Christ. Vin Diesel, the muscular, bald badass, is a D&D geek.
I like it.
Works for me.
Until I tell my wife that, she'll crack up.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to show her the proof because she'll be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to play 2 nights in a row. We have date night. Don't try to get out of it. That's what she'll be like. No, you're still taking me out. You don't get 2 nights, and I know how you get addicted to that.
Come on, honey, we're playing tonight.
Oh, man. That's awesome. All right. Well, so now we're going to wrap it up. It's been 3 fucking hours now, so we're going to wrap it up. You guys got me off track with the movies and the D&D shit.
Yeah.
And video games. Good times.
You're the one that brought up Vin Diesel.
No, that was my fault. It was half my fault. But no, it's cool, Tashi, knowing your video game history and shit. And it's cool knowing Vulcan actually. Yeah, Vulcan's experienced fucking player. He's fine. So, I think the three of us.
My YouTube profile picture, I actually originally took that for my character portrait for Neverwinter Nights.
Oh,
cool.
That was. Wait a minute. Remind me of that. What is that, dude?
It's like 2003 D&D game.
Was that the was that the first MMORPG?
It's not MMO, but not really. Like you can play online multiplayer, but it's not like something
What
like
was
Star Wars.
That's not the game I'm thinking of because I may have played Neverwinter Nights. What was the? It wasn't World of Warcraft. There was a game before it.
Diablo?
No. Oh my God. It broke. It like fucked people up. Mazurk was a victim of it. EverQuest.
Oh yeah, EverQuest. Yeah, yeah.
That
got him divorced and broke.
I believe. I believe EverQuest was the first MMORPG to be created. Massive multi online role playing game was EverQuest because they started called EverCrack because people were getting divorced over it and all this shit. And our friend Mazurk, who was the wizard in our D&D group, he was engaged at the time, and his fiance said, "It's either me or the game." Yeah. I mean, literally. And I even asked her when I met them later. I said, "Is that true?" Her name is Amy. I said, "Amy, tell me the truth." I said, "I want to hear it from you. Did that actually happen?" And she said, "Yep." And she's just cute little. She's cool. He married good.
Yeah, he did.
She's like, "Yep, he was." I said, "Take your pick. It's either me or that game." And fortunately, he picked me. And I was
chose wisely.
That was funny. I heard it straight from her. So he was so fucked up over that game. She was going to say, "No marriage. Fuck this. I'm not."
Didn't he lose his company over that? Like he sold it? Or...
He had an at-home. If I designed the logo, the robot chick. Don't make her too sexy. Oh, okay. I won't.
Yeah.
Of course, I still did. You know, he said, even with your watered down robot version, I still had some coworkers say, she's a little too sexy, isn't she? They were probably woke faggots, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He loved it. But yeah, he had an at-home business and it went upside down because he got addicted to playing EverQuest. So I didn't touch it. I said, if you're fucked up, I don't even want to. I'll be living under a bridge in a year. You know what I mean? So I skipped EverQuest. World of Warcraft came out, and everyone went crackhead on that. I looked at it and said, it's too cartoony. It's the fucking head's this big and the hands are this big. You know, it was too cartoony. I'm like, I can't take this seriously. And everyone's playing that like it was on fucking crack. So I didn't do those. But then that's when Star Wars Galaxies came around. I'm like, because one, it was Star Wars. Two, it was realistic graphics. It was,
now
you
know
what I'm saying?
My language, right?
Now I'm like, okay, I'll do this. And boy, I fucking did that to the point where the Domino's pizza guy was impressed. That was pretty cool. So.
Yeah.
Well, you guys were in luck because guess what? This week I created an outro video for this show.
About time.
I'm starting to feel like actually we have a legitimate show here. Because I have the intro one that you see. Yeah, I've had that for months. I don't have any new trailers yet. I'm getting close. But I said, you know what? I still don't have a fucking outro video. And it does feel weird when I'm like, okay, bye, everybody. And I just like click end it. You know what I mean? So I finally found a cool song on in YouTube Studio. So it's free, thank God. I'm not going to get copyright about called
Demonetized.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even monetized. Can't get demonetized if you're not monetized, Tasha. I got 500 fucking subscribers to go before I even get a penny. I'm a long way from there. But Blue Deer Studio. You're not blue as in the color, deer as in the things you hunt in the fucking woods. Studio. Blue Deer Studio made this song. It's a badass fucking song. So this is actually what you young kids would call a rock and roll song, you know. One of those grunge songs. It sounds like either Alice in Chains. It sounds like that 90s. It sounds a lot like Alice in Chains type stuff, this song. Yeah. Motherfucker's still here. Dude, I thought you'd be gone by now. Thanks for hanging, Vulcan. I was like, oh, man, I know Wookie's going to miss it because he always fucking poops out early. But I'm like, I hope you other fuckers get to see this because I've watched this 5 times a day this week because I'm like, this is fucking cool. So I have an outro song and it's all queued up right here. So with that, okay, we got to say our goodbye. So again, guys, thanks for hanging. Vulcan, thanks for staying all night. It's been 3 fucking hours. And Vulcan, thanks for reposting. I saw on Twitter he reposted the show once the show started, which is really fucking cool. lot cooler than what Eek does. But anyways, Eek, glad you finally are here.
Yeah. And I just
Eek that Twitter, man, that mad Twitter dude. That's Eek.
I'd like to say, we love you, Vin Diesel.
Dude, problem is, I like here's reality, and I start going like this. And the next thing you know, I'm like, I have Elon Musk playing with us. I'm sure Elon would play with us, He has time, That's how, and I loop my ass back to reality and be like, you're a fucking loser. No one's gonna play with you.
You think you'll ever show up at his mailbox and hit the call button?
But this Vin Diesel, I told you, it's like a 0.0001%. It's a possibility as long as he doesn't fucking die on us, right?
Tashi,
he literally plays D&D. He's getting older, so he's going to be retired. He's probably old school player like us. The only difference is he doesn't know about us. That's all.
That's true.
If he knew about us and gave us a chance, you know what I mean?
So
he may be like, these motherfuckers are okay,
I mean,
could you fucking imagine it? So cool.
You sort of have a history of showing up at celebrities' houses.
I do.
Yeah. He
remind me.
Just so you guys know, he stopped out there at Skywalker Ranch.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Surprise. That's right.
Yeah. Just checking.
Well, yeah. When I served Vince Neil a Budweiser in a bottle at the bar.
There you go.
He's actually really nice. He was really cool.
Yeah.
Who else?
I saw
Ben Affleck playing High Stakes. I took a picture for Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. You knew that, right?
Were you telling me that?
I told you that was. I can't even believe I did that. Now I'm looking back, going, did that really fucking happen?
Yeah.
I was showing Kurt Russell how, because he didn't know he's older and he had the little digital camera, and he's like,
technologically challenged.
He's like, can you just take? Sure, man. And I'm like, and Goldie Hawn and her fucking blonde ditzy friend, posed at their fucking machine, take pictures. But yeah, Kurt Russell's wearing a Navy baseball hat, a leather bomber jacket, jeans, and shoes. Just totally cool, man.
I told you
He's
what
my favorite actor.
He's really fucking cool.
He's the best.
But they were right there at the Hard Rock. I was literally pushing a beer cart, stacked with beer from the bar to the fucking cooler, and they're right there in the pit where I'm crossing. And he was having a hard time with the camera, and he's like, "Can you just take a fucking picture?"
Yeah, I would have told him, "You're that sweaty carpenter who hates me."
But you know what? You can't interact with them. You'll get fired. It's like I'm like, do you know how bad I wanted to say?
Done it.
Hey,
it would have been worth it.
Anything for your autograph, buddy. Just anything. Whatever. I would be there. They would have handed me my shit that night. It sucks because you have celebrities everywhere, but you can't. You know what I mean? Unless you're a cocktail server and you fuck them, and then it's okay.
Right.
But yeah. So I've brushed shoulders with some celebrities, but nothing majors. Anyways, god damn, I gotta shut the fuck up sometimes.
Don't go to Vin Diesel's house, okay?
No, but I'm just saying, man. Everyone, put the vibes out there. I believe in this mind over matter shit, and if enough people put the vibes out there, maybe Vin Diesel will get this weird ass thing and decide to look at YouTube and look at live D&D and find us, and then be like, hey, you don't think I could be on your shows? Well, let me review your character and say
maybe
if you're familiar with our rules,
$1 billion.
Dude, I'm not gonna stop thinking about Vin Diesel now. This sucks. I'm like, that'd be so cool. Vin Diesel played with. No one would believe it. No one of our friends would believe it.
Right.
Are you fucking guys playing D&D again? Yeah, with Vin Diesel. Fuck you.
That's why we have to do it on here, man.
Oh, that'd be so fucking cool. So just put the vibe out. Picture it happening. Picture Vin Diesel sitting here in his purple gay tank top or pink tank top.
Yeah.
Because he wears that. There's rumors that he's gay. Hey, cool me, man. Dude, you can do whatever the fuck you want if you play with us. I don't give a shit.
IMDb said he's got a girlfriend, so.
Yeah. I've heard. It's like the Tom Cruise thing. I've heard he actually is gay, but they can't admit it. So he has. I don't fucking know. Yeah. I want to believe he's straight, and he's
that's what my Uncle Dave said. My wife's Uncle Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just doesn't want everybody to know he's gay. He bodyguarded for him.
I've heard that about a few celebrities. A few. Yeah. So who knows? So anyways, okay. What What was I doing? We're doing the outro video. Okay, so yeah, thanks everybody for staying late. Thank you, Eek. Eek, I'm glad you didn't get bounced too often.
Yeah.
But congrats to Tashi for gambling right. He's a good gambler.
You're the winner. You get 10 points.
He's the winner. He gets a chicken dinner. Lucky you. But yeah, man, Vulcan, thanks for hanging.
Yeah,
and
give him some experience for that, would you?
it got real homo. Yeah, well, this outro changed that, buddy. So we're gonna get this ready. So again, guys, thanks. And when this outro's over, I'm just gonna end the stream, and that's that. So with that, yeah, I guess we'll try to do same time next week. Cool. Yeah, if this is a boring week, guys, you're gonna have to maybe dig up some shit for us to talk about, because I this one I covered tonight. I'm like, yeah, this is some fucked up shit, but it's probably going to be a boring week. I have a feeling.
I'll get with you sometime this week about updating things.
Yeah, and again, there's another thing I want to try maybe next time. I thought of tonight, but it's been 3 hours and I want to get out of here. What I want to do is open up Photoshop, so it'll bump you off, so I have to come back when I do that. But I want to open up Photoshop, and I want to have one of my current maps out, and I want to draw on it with red pen or blue, and see if you guys can see it. Yeah. Because if it works, that's how we'll do battles on maps.
Cool.
Because I'll lay the map out, and whatever color, I'll be like, okay, Tashi, you're up here. Eek, you're here. Well, you see what I'm saying? And the bad guys are over here, and they're coming this way. And then I'll just clear that. And you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It would be an interactive, like in football. It'd be like the little arrows that they run. The linebackers here and tackle and the 43rd line. And
he's going to be like John Madden with the lines all over the place. Dude, I love
that. And so, but I'm like, that would be great, because I've got the maps are going to be drawn like really cool, detailed and shit. But I need that movement. And in reality, remember I made the little paper fucking things and we put it on the map and we move them around and shit. Well, I can't do that. So I'm like, yeah, but maybe Photoshop, I could draw on my drawing.
Yeah.
And just clear and add. And I'm like, as long as you guys can see it like it's up to date, we got our battles maps figured out, because that's how I'll just do it. I'll just have Photoshop open along with the stream. But we'll test that next time. So remind me to open up Photoshop and draw on a fucking map for you guys. And that'll be one of our tests. But yeah, Eek, we got to update your shit with your character. We got to roll up Tasha's character. We got to roll up Vulcan's. There's a lot of shit we got to do. So if we're ever, actually, that's what I should do. Is if I'm like, oh, I got nothing to talk about this week, then I should say, okay, we're going to do this, Tash. We're going to do your character. Maybe I'll figure out if shit's boring what we'll do, because there's actually a lot to do.
Yeah.
We have a lot to do.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of a pain in the ass, because I'm like, wow, we do have a lot of work to do, but we got plenty of time. So, Vulcan, great show, guys. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah. Good I'm weird. I get weird, dude. I'm like, oh, fuck social media. No one cares. And then, then I change my mind. Say, okay, fuck it. I'll do whatever. But again, that's just the easiest way. If you don't see me post something on Twitter, Vulcan, just check the channel around 8ish, and you'll see if I'm going to stream or not. But I'll try to post on Twitter, because Vulcan is good about reposting and spreading the word and shit.
I mean, it should send an alert if you're subscribed also on YouTube.
It does, but
it does for me most of the time.
Sometimes you'll miss it, but Vulcan's used to seeing me post like on a Friday, the thumbnail saying, "Hey, Saturday night." So he just assumed if I don't do that, I'm not streaming. It's like, it's not necessarily the case. I get kind of moody sometimes, Vulcan. I'm a sensitive artist, remember? I have feelings. So anyways, yeah, but I'll try to stream every fucking week. But I'll tell you what, if I don't stream, I will DM you, because I've done that. I'm like, hey, we ain't doing it for 3 weeks or whatever. I just won't. I shouldn't just. I'm probably not going to skip it without saying something. So, yeah, no, that's cool. And part of the problem is making the fucking thumbnail, because I have to make them. I go, what the fuck am I going to have? What am I going to show? You know what I mean? So that's part of the problem. It's like, okay, what am I going to show? What am I going to talk about? Now I got to make a fucking thumbnail. All this shit takes a little bit of time, and sometimes I'm in the mood to do it. So anyway, All right. Any questions? Anything? Everyone say goodbye. We're all good. Cool. All right. Whoever's watching, one person, which is probably Vulcan. Thanks for watching. And here's the outro. It's not a long one, but it's cool.
Right.
And yeah, after that, when it's over, it is over. Sydney Sweet. Yeah, no shit. Maybe I'll start doing that. Wouldn't that be funny if I use the sexy chick shit and I start gaining fucking people to watch? That would be typical. That'd be typical. All right. Thanks, man. Okay, E, thanks. I'll get with you.
All right,
Talk
fellas.
to you next weekend. We're all good. And here we go. Whoops. Let me get the full screen. Good night.